Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Gaffney, Drunkle, and Newt. To make this should be a crime. Hey dude, should we have some news? Papa Squat by Jacqueline. Come join the Ghost Fleet overlords and watch the AAA Meeting.
Oh, yes! Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's is silent, but it used to be a hard R. And it's Monday, my dudes, which means...
Okay, that's good.
It's Monday, my dudes, which means today your host is your least favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle. And I'm joined, as always, by my colonial co-hosts and collaborators. Putting the infant in infantry, is Sinatra says.
He does kind of look like a giant baby.
A giant baby,
giant,
right?
hairy baby.
A very hairy baby. And a Spectre calls, it's Ghastly.
See, I don't know if I get that one. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a cartoon character. I'm not sure if I understood that one.
I was one, because I don't know if we had to study a book in school called An Inspector Calls.
Oh, never heard of it. Yeah,
I mean, I googled it. I made sure it was a real thing.
it is a real thing.
Calls? C-A-L-L-S, calls?
Yeah, as in calls around. Not like an
you're
inspector
saying
calls,
it's
like a
C-U-L-S,
fucking
like calls.
detective turns up going, there's been a murder,
No, not cause. It sounded like you were saying calls.
It's just a group of crows wearing a trench coat and a hat and a detective badge. Yep.
Surprisingly not been caught in years. Going around solving crimes, fantastic. I took a chance on that one, G. What can I say?
Hey, man, sometimes you got to jump out there and take a fucking chance, man.
You nailed the first two.
I did. I like to think I did, yeah. They're getting harder and harder to think of, though. I'm not going to fucking lie. How you doing today, Sin?
Oh, not so bad. I had a good day, got a lot of work done. Had a fucking amazing workout this morning. Yeah, been a good day.
Oh, really?
He's gotten into that South American pre-workout, you know what I mean?
Dude, it basically is, dude. The shit was fucking fantastic. I think I used to be strictly on the C4 pre-workout bandwagon.
I like
And
the
I think-
C4.
I think this pulled me right off of it because I have such a high tolerance to caffeine.
Swapping one addiction for another.
This shit is called woke AF, and I took one dosage of it. I've been offended all day, dude.
I was gonna say I'm surprised you were willing to support that company, sir.
You know, I
you?
looked at it because I judge a lot of shit by how it looks, especially at GNC, because that's
Really?
I do that with books.
And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to try that shit. And I was talking to the guy there, and I was like, I want something that has a nice taste. It doesn't taste like I'm licking chemical powders off the ground of a factory. He's like, you should try this. It tastes like a bomb pop. And I made the drink this morning, and dude, it tasted just like a bomb pop. It was ridiculous.
I don't want bomb pop for breakfast, though.
Is that kind of some kind of sugary thing? A bomb pop?
It's a popular popsicle that the ice cream truck guy had when we were kids. It's red, white, and blue.
Oh,
Yep.
cool. I was thinking like a fucking lollipop, a sucker. I don't know what you fucking call them. But if it tastes like
both
ice
of those
cream,
fine, yeah.
banging. Get in.
No, it's a popsicle, which it's
a
frozen
popsicle.
juice. Yeah.
It's not ice cream necessarily. Just Google bomb pop, and you get exactly the right thing. That's exactly the thing I'm thinking.
I suppose
when
I
it
should
says
have done
bomb
that
pop.
really instead of us, really, shouldn't I? Yeah.
No
Got Google
worries.
right in
Hey,
front
we're
of
on
me,
a show.
so I mean-
You can ask me all day, man.
So you're
All I've
taking
been doing all
questions
day is
today?
answering fucking. All I've been doing is taking fucking questions today, man. Jeez.
Consider it your week off of not taking questions, then.
Right.
Sorry, Sin. Go on. Continue about your bomb pop.
It was just delicious. That's it. The flavor was America something, America Rocks or something like that.
Of course, it's
So
called
super
that.
patriotic, so he got me on it.
America rocks. That's fucking brilliant.
America Rocket Pop, that's what it was.
Oh Jesus! I started the Cyberpunks.
Indeed.
Yeah, you streamed against me and Ed.
Did I?
Yeah.
What
Him
were
and I
you-
were destroying Portal.
I didn't even know you were
We
streaming.
had like 4 viewers, don't worry.
Well, I mean, I had a stream scheduled for last night, so if anything, it's your fault. Fucking
That's true.
I only have problems with OBS. OBS is a little bit laggy, but I've overcome that now by doing display capture display. No, display capture, as opposed to like the actual game.
Instead. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
Just mirroring the monitor.
You had to do that in order to cap Cyberpunk?
Properly, yeah, because on my OBS it was
Weird.
watchable. Excuse me. It was watchable, but it was still a little bit laggy, and I'm fucking around with the settings and everything. Nothing doing, and obviously you can't fuck around with the settings while you're streaming on OBS. So I was like, right, we'll do a couple of hours.
You know what helped mine? Within the Cyberpunk settings, limiting the frame rate to whatever your cap frame rate is in OBS. That made my game capture smooth. Didn't work?
Didn't work.
Then, man.
Took it down to 50.
That helped me.
And
15?
15.
No, don't do that. Do 30.
I was already on 30. Still didn't do anything. Even took it down further, and it made it a little more watchable. I mean, 6.5 hours worth of stream. It still fucking worked.
Well, don't feel too bad. I couldn't stream worth a goddamn this weekend, so yours definitely looked better than mine. You know, I've only been waiting to stream Cyberpunk for I don't know how many months, and I'm gonna miss the entire week this week because of Comcast. But go ahead. Sorry. I don't want to
Am I rubbing it in? I'm sorry.
You are definitely rubbing it in. It's like, God, I just streamed for several hours, and I was like, they can't see my frame rate, but I'm enjoying the game. I'm like, fuck you, drunk.
Well, you can still play the game.
I actually did play it a little bit in the middle of the night last night because I didn't get to stream as much as I was hoping for. And now I am familiar with the menus now. So now I actually know how to play the game. Now if I can get my goddamn internet to work, everything would be great.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'. Not 10 text speech back on. No, says Gamer Levine. You missed your scheduled screen by having a 20-hour nap. That one is also true because I was supposed to stream a Gamer Levine. She gifted me Fallout 76 a while ago, and we still haven't played it. So I scheduled her in, and I slept through most of it. Because she said men don't nap, they just sleep. And I'm like, girl's right.
Yeah,
you know?
it's true.
It do be like that. It do be like that.
Bitches don't think it be like it is, but it do.
But it do. It do. Never a truer word spoken. There, Ghastly. Fucking, it was, it's an interesting, well, it seemed quite samey for the most part, you know, rocking around. It was just like Grand Theft Auto in first person until I got to, like, this detective bit where you, what was it, a body dance or something like that?
There's a lot of puzzles. There's a lot of cool puzzles. There's different types of shit. Yeah.
Body dance was different. I enjoyed that. And it's like fucking memory of this woman, and you're getting this big robot dude is walking out going like, are you a fuckable piece of meat?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
God.
I saw that too.
And I'm sat there going, am I a fuckable piece of meat? Sorry, G.
I mean, I don't know about fuckable.
What? Really?
I'm sorry, what were we saying? Yeah, I'm distracted too. It's okay. It's okay.
If you, Mudshot Pirate threw $1 saying, thank you for the glowing recommendation for the Corsair K55 RGB keyboard. I'm now a proud owner of the K70, the mechanical version of yours, and loving it. How is it, Mudshot Pirate? I finally get to turn it around. And if you want to be like Gamer Levine and Mudshot Pirate, then you too can support this podcast, our channels, and indeed ourselves by throwing us your hard-earned cash at streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle, streamlabs.com/golf city, and streamlabs.com/Sinatra_says live screens.
Hey!
And it never feels any less weird to say, but we actually accept credit cards. Or there is the cheeky super chat option found at the bottom of the chat box, so all the world can judge you by your so all the world can judge you by your spelling mistakes. But if you don't have the money to spare, or you just don't feel like it, that's cool too. We're just glad you're here. Ghastly, are you all right, bud?
You know, I'm doing okay. I've actually had mixed results today, Drunkle. Mixed fucking results. You know what I mean? On the one hand, like I said, I had real difficulties fucking streaming this weekend. We had to significantly cut down the production value on the Fright Power.
Oh, that extended
not
to Saturday
stream
as well. Oh, that sucks, mate.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah. It fucked my main show up this week. It was not great. And then fucked it up yesterday, of course, too. I've been on the phone with Comcast for multiple days. Their goddamn customer service is worse than their fucking internet service. So calling them was useless. This morning, I finally decided, fuck it, call them out on Twitter. That's the only way you can get customer service anymore. Yeah. You know what I mean? This has happened to me several times where Exactly. Where I've gone through the website, the phone number, all the proper channels to contact customer support for this and that company, and they're useless. They will not help you. You fucking give them some bad PR on fucking Twitter. Whoo, they DM me mighty quick today.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's how you do.
Now I don't like. I don't like that being the method, bro. I really don't. I don't want to call you out on Twitter. I want you to go through. I don't need to make your failures public. I just want the service that I'm paying for, man. You know what I mean?
I mean, end of the day, though, mate, you shouldn't have to. You know, it's down on them to have decent customer service and provide the service that you're paying for fuck's sake.
I 100% agree. And now I'm arguing with them on DM right now because after all the testing and everything we've done and resetting it in every way possible, from their end, from my end, from the website, from this piece of hardware, from that, every goddamn thing that's out there, all that's been done, they still can't fix it, can't figure out where the shit is. Now they got to send a technician out here. Now they're trying to tell me I have to pay for the call out for the that's gonna never ever happen, Comcast. I will never pay that bill. So I'm arguing with them about, so if you hear me angrily clacking, that's who I'm talking to right now, is a Comcast representative. I would love to just live share their DM at this point. I really am getting fucking angry at this service. Get him in here. Get him in here. Get him on the show, and let's answer for Canada's crimes right now.
Put him into the Discord.
Right.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, Eddie, what the fuck are you doing in here?
I have no idea. I guess I stayed in, and I can't believe you guys haven't heard yourself. Fucking speakers were blasting. You just woke me up.
Are you sleeping in your chair again? Go to bed, Ed.
It's a funny time though, dude. I'm gonna leave soon, but it's a funny time because I used to work for Comcast support, and you are right. They do not give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Their entire motto is get them the fuck off the phone.
Yup. Dude, this morning when I was calling them, and God, I hate automated fucking phone systems more than anything, especially when you're supposed to talk to it and say yes, blah, blah, blah. You know, you push 0 a lot of times, you say operator, all the stuff that's supposed to work. They've kind of gotten around that. And before I even get to this, can I just tell you the thing I hate most about automated phone recordings for customer service is the fake typing. Have you heard this shit?
No.
Where it goes, if this is correct, say yes. And you go yes. And then it has a fucking wave that it plays that goes, and then the recording says something else. There's not a person there typing. It's trying to fool you into. I fucking hate it. God, it makes me so angry.
The thing I hate the most about the automated thing is very often, like, you know, my internet goes down, as it often does. We all know this. And then I end up on the phone with them and it goes, hi there. Like, you can hear the bitch smiling.
Oh, God. There was a guy that sat next to me. You could see him doing it.
Because fuck you,
I used to be just like, that's why I left really quickly. I used to be like really casual about it, but
I'm just super casual.
Of course you were. Yeah, don't even have to work.
It makes you cringe on the inside to do the.
Well, what made me cringe on the inside was when they sent me a text a little while ago where the customer service guy said, as a fellow gamer, I understand. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, man.
How do you do, fellow
do you
gamers?
have an hour for me to talk to you about the federal government? Because if you don't ask me about what I do for a living, man. You know what I mean?
The other thing I'm going to say is, like, you get free shit when you work, right? So I got a free, like, huge internet, TV, all that. I got all that for. When I quit, they tried to charge me for like the whole 2 years.
Oh, these fuckers!
So I threatened a lawsuit, and then they backed off.
Company's just a big fucking scam, isn't it?
What really makes it tough, Drunkle, is that they have a stranglehold on the area. They are the only service available in my zip code. Right, so they can get away with having an inferior product at an inordinate price, and there's nothing I can do about it because they know I can't go to anybody else, man. Competition breeds fucking good business, and without free market capitalism, this is what we get. You don't say a fucking monopoly dwindled its quality without lowering its prices? Oh my God, who would have guessed? Facebook and Microsoft, like, dude. Yeah. All right.
What would you move into Texas? You know,
I said it was a mixed bag. I'm going to get away from the negative and give you the positive half of the mixed bag.
If you would like the positive news, press 2.
Press 1. Yeah. Para en español, marque 2.
I love it. Give us some positive then, G.
Okay, the positive half of taking questions. I
AIDS.
also was.
Bam.
That's right. I also have HIV. I got another phone call today from somebody I've been in communication with here recently. And unfortunately, y'all know how it is. I can't give level details. But what I will say is it's somebody that was friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. You know how it is. We got wind of each other. This is a person that is getting goddamn close to a Netflix deal for their cartoon. All right. I'll leave it at that. About to get shot. And they don't have an art team in place that they're satisfied with. And they caught a little eyeful of a cartoon you might have heard of, Drunkle, called Gulf City.
No.
I have heard of that.
And so we had a call today, and I've got a meeting at the end of the month to potentially come on team as a character design guy for this show. Hey.
Ghastly might get a fucking job.
I might get a gig. I know. There's a big part of me that goes, don't take a gig from somebody. What's wrong with you? I mean, I get that, but like at the end of the day, if I can fucking foot in the door there a little bit, Jesus Christ, the things have been so slow this year.
No matter how
I'll take a foot in the door. I'll take that
dude,
foot in the door.
As I used to do, type the subtitles for the evening news for a TV station here in the world, because today everywhere is Britain.
I'm not doing it today.
Well, here's a photo of the Queen shooting up a load of working class kids. Anyway, it was utter carnage. Just don't mess with her. And that was because I was already on the payroll then when I interviewed to start working for the place that trained me within that TV company. I was my foot was already in the door because I was already on the payroll. I don't know if you know that in the UK, if they put someone new on the payroll, they got to pay. Like some kind of tax or some shit. So it was actually cheaper to employ me because I was already working for a different department. So that, I mean, already being in the building, man, it's definitely worth it. That, and of course,
does make a difference.
You know the people, You know your way around.
That's what it really is for me. My bottleneck point in trying to get Gulf City a real deal is my networking, of course. I stay home and work all the time. And all the people I know are assholes like me. None of us, we're all from here. And you assholes, none of us have any fucking in on anything. So it's been an uphill battle. And you've heard the details over the last couple of years as I've been working on it. But suffice it to say, I've got to do my Don Draper at the end of the month, dude. I got to bring in some contact sheets with a bunch of character designs, talk to this lady through them, all of this shit, and try to... Baby.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got to take a portfolio and meet her up, do a little speech, take a gig, draw her some characters. When up at the top, they go, who the fuck drew these? She goes, oh, it's this fucking cartoon ghost guy. And I go, bring, hello. And they go, hey, we heard you have a show. And I'll go, goddamn, took you long enough to call me. That's the plan.
And they go, sorry, mate, Comcast was down. We've been trying.
Right. We've been fucking with it. I'm sorry.
Mudshot Pirate threw $1 saying the ability to control the colours of every single magnificent key makes life worth living. Oh, he's on about the keyboard. The sound of me typing this donation is a beautiful symphony paired with the majestic colours of the technological tapestry that is Corsair Accessories. God damn! I almost bought another keyboard then. That was awesome, Mudchuck. I'm glad you're enjoying it, buddy. So that's excellent news then, G. Good for you, man. I'm glad
Thank
to hear
you,
it.
Donkey Punch, for the 5 to say, because fuck Drunkle.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I think you got
thanks,
5
man.
as well, didn't you, Ghastly?
I did. I'll get to that in just a hot second. Yeah, I do hope that it works out. If nothing else, don't get me wrong, I love character design too. That's I think one of the big strengths of Gulf City is, and didn't me and you talk about it before, if you reduce characters to either just a color palette or like just a silhouette, there's like tests to look for good design,
You spoke about it, yeah. I'm not so big on the artistry side of things. More of a scripting guy.
Sure, but nonetheless, I think that character design is definitely a strength within the context of my show and what I can do for this lady as well. So, I'm hoping I can parlay that into some additional. I'm willing to take whatever I can get right now to move this fucking thing forward, to be perfectly honest with you. You know what I mean?
Hells yeah. I'll get that out there, man. It was the worst fucking time ever for a pandemic. Not that there's a great time, you know, like, all right, guys, it's pandemic o'clock. Let's get it out of the way now. But it hit you worse than most, well, I say most people, a lot of people died. It hit you quite hard because you were in the midst of your meetings and shit like that. Shit was just getting off the ground and then boom, nothing's happening.
I'd say I got hit, sometimes it just hit different. You know what I mean? I got a little bit of a different hit than other people. A lot of people weren't able to go to work at all. I actually was able to keep my regular work going, so we didn't starve during the pandemic. That's great. But yeah, my furthering what I'm doing, getting away from my regular grind into what I'm actually working toward, that all kind of did come to a screeching halt. And that kind of hurts worse in a way. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because, who can I talk to that shared my pain?
Me and Sinatra here.
I guess no, you had to listen to me bitch about it. That's true.
We didn't have to. We did it willingly and we enjoyed it. I was just sat there licking up your tears.
There you go.
It's good. It's good stuff. It's good. Give us your donation real quick, bud.
Donkey Punch Bandit for $5. Thank you, Donkey. Oh, that's $5. Buster says, glad I got paid finally. I got Cyberpunk downloading right now. And again, fuck you, Drunkle.
There you go.
I a big recommend on the Cyberpunk. And Drunkle, I didn't get to really tack on to what you were saying, but you were talking about it being similar to a GTA or Fallout or one of these type of games.
I think
and I get that
about it's like a load of dystopian nightmares merged into one. Like, city-wise. I mean, the city is bleak, which I guess is meant to be.
But that's the thing, it kind of felt like, it's another future skin on a sandbox game, whatever. And yeah, the intricacies of gameplay reveal themselves as you go. But I was playing in the middle of the night last night, so instead of on stream, I'm by myself staring at this thing. I actually can have the volume up, all of this stuff. And I kind of got to thinking about it, man, and the way the ambient audio is outside. As much as on a surface level, I see Night City and I go, God damn, I wish I could get an apartment there. That looks awesome. And in some ways it does. At the same time, standing around on the street, you realize that it's made even the outdoors just one big mall. Yeah. Everything's built so tall that you really have to try to see where the sky is. Other than that, it's man-made. There are constantly voices over speakers, music playing. It's crowded.
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
I always wanted to go to Britain for my birthday, and now you have brought it to me. Thanks. You can have all the money I have saved for the trip. I tossed in a couple extra dollars.
Thank you for the 5, ironically irrelevant. Sorry, G, continue, mate.
I don't know. I was just thinking about how, yes, it's like a logical leap forward in what the future in America could be like, depending on how things go. But there's interesting notes to notice. People don't have kitchens. There's no food at your house. There's just vending machines. And your house. People don't cook anything at home. Yeah. It's just the vending machines. In addition to that, there was behind every neon sign is a huge pile of garbage that has nowhere to go. Have you been to the dump in Cyberpunk yet? It's ridiculous.
The whole city's a dump. Oh wait, a dump. It was like a
even
dock
more
area
so.
where...
It's like an idiocracy level dump that's in like the southeast part of the city. But yeah, as much as everything tries to have a shiny veneer, it's just horrific behind it. And then that's made obvious by the amount of like homeless people and junkies and stuff that are walking around. And just while I was standing there, it really gave a strong feeling of that kind of dystopian nature that you can't always get from games that use that motif. So I'd say that's really well done. You know what I mean?
It is. There's a nice shiny veneer when you're like on top of a building or looking out of a window or something like, oh wow, look at this city. But when you're actually on the ground, that's where all the trash goes,
Yeah, it's fucked up. Yep, absolutely. Like Fallout 4 didn't really hit me that way until I got to Nuka World, because it's very much that same thing. It's the duality of here's this shiny smiles and lights and neon and bright colors and all that up front, and behind that is just the horror of man, dude.
Yeah.
And
Blondie says
was that way.
New York. I mean.
In a way, yeah. I mean, especially 80s New York. That was part of what made Joker good as well. They centered it the backdrop of it was the garbage strike in New York, where it was like that. There was just piles of shit everywhere. You know what I mean? They had nowhere to take it. Or the laborers were on strike, I think. I don't know. I didn't live there, but to my knowledge, the garbage guy union
I've read about
was on strike.
the trash strike in New York. Yeah,
Mhm.
because they weren't getting paid.
That was a
enough
real
and they weren't
thing,
getting the
yeah.
respect. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was 30 years after a bankers' strike in Ireland, and of course, New York couldn't go 6 weeks, I don't think, without giving in to the strikers' demands, because the trash was just piling up. I mean, New York is a hole. And now they're known as the heroes of New York, aren't they? And they got the pay rise they deserved and everything. Whereas the bankers' strike in Ireland, 6 months and they gave up. No one gave a shit.
No one gives a shit.
They started using pubs.
I'll tell you what, though, man.
And you could
Those fucking
you could get like your loans and everything according to how trustworthy you were, like how known
that's
you were.
awesome.
Yeah, I mean that's a great way. Do you know what I mean?
It is. I wish that I could go on the street and loan shark it, man. I would very much enjoy that line of work, but I'd be very much in prison, you know. So no.
Again. I had
Again.
an interesting time. I think it was last night. I think someone called Red Pen. I see you out there in the chat, Red Pen, and yes, I am going to talk about this because how could I fucking not? Red Pen shows up in playing Cyberpunk, shows up in the chat, like, you know, chatting to the people in the chat, as you do. That's why it's called the chat. And Red Pen goes, you know, I wish your AAA meeting was on 2, maybe 3 times a week. And I went, what? Are you being sarcastic? No, Red Pen was not. People in the chat go, what the fuck are you on about? Here's the links to Sinatra Says and Gulf City. Red Pen's going,
he's
what?
only been watching
been watching on Mondays. Didn't realise
Oh,
that it was on
Pen, how could you do me like this?
Oh, I thought that was fucking amazing. The poor fucker felt very, very stupid. Well, I've got to go. Got some podcasts.
You know
to
what?
catch up on.
It just goes to show you that something like that YouTube should very obviously suggest to you. If you watch it every Monday, a show with the same title, with the same, you know what I mean? Like,
With
YouTube should know to suggest that
in the
to
description as well.
Well, that's
all
on
the
him.
information's there. Well, yeah,
We also say it every time.
At the end of it,
say it every time, but
10 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, 4:30 Central.
I'm trying to blame YouTube, not our fan base, man.
Red Pen isn't a fan. He's 1/3 of a fan.
I guess so.
You've
And
been
that's how
called
much
out,
of a
Red
vote
Pen.
you get.
Oh no, sorry, this is Carl through $2 to Streamlabs saying, hello chat people and AAA people. Big fan of your work there. This is Kyle.
Yo.
Right, well, where's the Meta Guide? I want to tell him what's on the meta. I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to get into the news now. It's Gravediggers Biscuits. After that, 46 bells in around about half hour to 45 to an hour and a half. Depending on how shit goes.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Drunkle.
At some point.
Somebody just sent me a text on Twitter. That's the contact info for the CEO of Comcast.
Oh,
What?
Let's get him on the show. Let's get him on the show right now.
Bring him on. Bring the fuck on. Of course, after this, guy's going to be heading
look,
over
here's a
to,
link to his Discord. No, I'm just-
twitch.tv/drunkleplays for the rollover. Sin, were you up for playing something? Ed Indra's gone to bed, hasn't he?
no, he's
can't
just waking
tell.
up. I mean, he's
He
still in
sleeps in
here.
his chair,
He's too
so
lazy
who
to
knows?
get out of the call. Ed, I know you can hear us because we're blasting through your fucking speakers.
It's the middle of the fattening. It's the fattening. Ed just doesn't leave the chair anymore.
Yeah. He's like one of the humans in WALL-E. Just floating around on his computer.
Yeah, I can play something for a bit.
I was just listening. Jesus Christ, I'm leaving. I'm going to my mom's house. What the fuck
Yeah, I
is your
can
guys'
play
problem?
something for a bit.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
up for
gonna
I'm volunteering Ed to
a
play
bit
too.
ghost. Ed, you in?
And it goes
No.
unmuted.
No,
No.
I'm not. I'm going to my mom's.
My
Simp.
signal will barely hold Discord. I can't do shit, really.
You don't like that game anyway.
No, it's not really my game anyway.
Yeah, there you go. All right, well, maybe a bit of Cyberpunk moving on then. Either way, going to be rolling over to twitch.tv/drunkleplays afterwards. You've got enough internet to watch it. It's fine. Just hold a controller and pretend you're pressing the buttons as I do them.
Goddamn you, Strunkle.
Goddamn me's.
Yeah, that's right.
Me's?
That's right.
But
That's
we are
right.
going
You
to
and Google and YouTube and Comcast and Redpin. Goddamn yous.
Damn yous alls. We are at fucking Gravediggers Biscuits, so should we have some news?
All right. Oh, the sound.
Yeah.
Play the sound.
Can you name that
the
sound,
news
Drunkle? I
sound.
don't know if that was popular over there.
It's the news sound. I
That's
know.
the
Hang on. Is that like NBC or something like that?
close. NBC is bum bum bum. Oh, that was way flat. But that was the doorbell from the Jetsons. Did you guys have the Jetsons?
Oh shit! I know the Jets. Yeah. Meet George Jetson.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
I mean, what was it?
His
It
wife.
was Judy the daughter.
Yeah, his wife.
Jane, his wife.
Daughter Judy.
Judy could
And
get it,
his
man.
boy Elroy. Dun,
His
dun,
son,
dun, dun, dun.
Elroy.
And Judy's a fucking bitch. She grabbed the whole wallet. What the fuck, man?
I know it was Jane grabbed the whole wallet, wasn't it?
Or Jane. Yeah, Jane. I've always mixed their names up. And the
Judy-
dog Astro and the robo winch Rosie.
Judy could get it.
Judy could definitely get it.
Even
Did you ever
now,
see
she's got to
the-
be like
the
60
feature link?
now. No, I didn't even know there was a feature length.
Yeah, there is, where I think he stops working for Spacely Sprockets and they move away or something, so they have an adventure there. And at the end, they move back, of course. Blah, blah.
Of course.
But in it, daughter Judy, she is all hot for some rock star and ends up banging him at the turn or something like that, man. So she was ready. She was DTF, Drunkle.
Like full frontal banging? Or?
That's
like
that's right. It was
away.
it was full frontal nudity in a Jetsons cartoon. That's correct, Drunkle.
Full on penetration. It's what movies are missing nowadays. Vladimir Dragon
Crime
$2 super
penetration,
chat.
crime penetration, more penetration, crime
We
penetration.
circle back.
It goes on and on. And that's right.
Vladimir
90 or
Dragon
so
$2
minutes until it
super
kinda
chat.
ends.
Saying in Cyberpunk 2077, pineapple on pizza is illegal. I have seen
When I'm
pizza.
done with it, it won't be.
I have seen pizza boxes. I've not actually seen a pizza. The only food I can seem to get is burritos, measuring up to extra large.
Double XL burritos. I want them big ass burgers, man. Have you seen how big those goddamn burgers are in that game?
In the story
Jesus
mode,
Christ.
yeah, one guy was just like nuzzling it with his nose. He wasn't actually eating it.
That's because that's how coveted they are, Drunkle.
All right, just enjoying the smell. It's real food. And Vladimir Dragonoff throws another $2 super chat saying also, Pornhub nuked all non-verified content. I heard about that, yeah.
Yeah, I heard X video stock went way up today.
I had a long conversation with
Stonks.
my
I don't use
contact
either.
from facial abuse, and he said that he has seen a decent uptick in people joining the site today.
No way.
And
Nice.
that what Pornhub was doing was they were covering their tracks to hold on to that government immunity under 230 because
Of
they were
course.
hosting child porn and rape videos and stuff.
Oh, were they? Ooh. Oh, yeah, we talked about this last week. I remember. I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can host rape videos, it's just they got to be verified, It's the way forward.
Well, you can. The simulation of rape is legal.
Well, no,
But,
they took a lot of those down too a while ago, actually.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, sometimes it's hard to tell too. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, you
that
need
shit
a
can get
disclaimer at the beginning or something like that, Or credits at the end.
credits, right? Well, a lot of times, what in my experience, and this was years ago when I was making some of this stuff too. Like a lot, if a girl gets kind of beat up in a scene, you know what I mean? They kind of fuck her shit up, or they're real mean to her. And honestly, that kind of porno is not really for me. I like it when the girl enjoys it. But
Pretends to enjoy it.
at least pretends to enjoy it, right? Porn level enjoys it, whatever. But if the girl gets all fucked up, at the end, there'll be a shot of her after it being like, hey, see you later, thanks for watching, right? So that you know she's okay.
Yeah.
You know what
like
I
and
mean?
subscribe.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I get you. The minute guy throws $1 to Streamlabs saying, I'm late. What's on the menu, Drunkle? Good God, man, we've already eaten. We've gone through the hors d'oeuvres. Now we're going to get into the main course, which is, of course, steak. Then when we hit 46 bells, we're going to play it out. Well, a recently new favourite for a game, but it is still indeed a favourite. And then if we've got time, we're going to have some brandy and cigars while the women stay in the kitchen, exchanging recipes and knitting patterns in the form of questions. Then it's over to Twitch for a bit of Cyberpunk. Should we have some news? Let's do it.
Drunkle, I didn't get to talk to you about Mank yet. God.
About what? Mank?
Mank. Oh, Drunkle, please watch it immediately. There's a new...
We're still talking about
There's
porn.
a new... I'm going to tell you about it right now. Shut the hell up.
Is it Judy Jetson getting plowed by 3 black guys?
It is Judy Jetson getting plowed, yeah.
I'm in.
No, it's a new David Fincher flick that's about this guy, Howard Mankiewicz, who's the dude that wrote Citizen Kane. And the movie's about that time when he was writing it. So there's a guy that plays Orson Welles in the movie, a guy that plays, you know what I mean? And the backdrop is them trying to figure out whether or not Hitler's going to start a war, right? Because it's right pre-World War II. And all of that stuff's big in the news. And like, well, you know. But it's interesting because they shot it on black and white, and they shot it like it's Citizen Kane. The silhouettes, the way dialogue in the 40s was, where everybody always knows exactly what to say and nobody ever interrupts. You know what I mean? It's all just perfect timing all the time. But it was real interesting, and the title character, Mank, is fucking Gary Oldman. And even though the rest of the movie is, pretty good, whatever. Dude, just because I know you give a shit about acting, watch it for Gary fucking Oldman. Holy shit, he is so good. He is so good, man. So I highly recommend it.
Where did you watch it?
Netflix, I think. It's one of the streaming things. I'm not sure which one. Has anybody out there seen Mank? Anybody know?
We get different licensing for UK Netflix. I'll have it. I mean,
That's
if it's
true.
Netflix, if Netflix
take a look,
then we're golden. If not, I'll find it online. There are ways around this.
the kicker to it to me is you're about to get shot. The kicker to it to me is that David Fincher directed it, but what's interesting is that his dad wrote it and never got to produce it. So that script's been around 30 years, and they just never got a chance to fucking make it. Now that he's got money and shit, he fucking did it up, man. It's different.
It's a Netflix original. It is a great movie.
Netflix. There you go. So you probably have it, Drunkle.
God damn it, Eddie. Yeah, if it's a Netflix, then it'll be on UK Netflix as well.
Speaking of acting, I am to the point in X-Files where Robert Patrick took over for David Duchovny.
Oh yeah, T-1000 is the new.
He's not terrible.
No, he's okay. Once you let go of
that
it,
blue steel T-1000 look though.
Yeah. He is, dude. He has the sunken cheeks on the hard jawline. He has that look, you know? Yeah. He's not bad in it at all.
I love that Sinatra's been watching X-Files from start to finish, because every now and then he sends me a picture on WhatsApp of someone who was in Supernatural later on. Everyone was in the X-Files. I mean, at one point, both me and Ghastly are going to pop up in an episode, you know?
I was in an episode of X-Files. That's true.
Versus Hazel. That's what's his face.
I did the subtitles for it. A Virtual Grin throws $2 super chat saying, "Mate, you've never seen the Jetsons meet the Flintstones?" I believe I did, but as far as I can tell, there was no hardcore boning in it, so it doesn't really stick in my mind. And Girl with Brittle Bones throws $1.
Fred Flintstone clubbed Jane over the head and took her back to the cave.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. That's the way they did it back then. No Tinder. Girl with Brittle Bones throws $1 to Streamlabs saying, "Please stop pushing me down." No! We're not doing the Brittle Bones thing again this week. Christ. That was a mess.
Watch out, my bones.
My bones.
My bones. I have hollow bones like a bird.
Like a bird. That was really good. Right, let's have some goddamn news. If you would like
a little better at it.
While you get started.
Oh, do it again. There you go. Meet George
there we
Jetson. Let's bring yourself over to the Discord. We'll start off with the Babylon Bee. Unborn babies disguise themselves as death row inmates, so liberals will defend their right to live. We were talking about Photoshop, and whoever is in charge of the Photoshop for the Babylon Bee had fucking fun with this one.
Gotta give me the things, Drunkle. Give me the things.
Oh, am I not sharing? Shit, I'm not sharing. Oh,
give me those. I need those things.
I got some things. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry, my mistake. That is a great fucking Photoshop job there. That person loves their job. They got home from work and their wife was there. Their heavily pregnant wife was there. How was work today, honey?
Heavily pregnant.
And he puts his briefcase down, he puts his coat on the chair, and he looks at Dead in the eye and he goes, "Fucking brilliant."
All I'm saying is that immediately after, we had to watch Citizen Kane right after. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I had no choice.
After Mank.
We watched them back to back. Had to.
Okay, hold on, let me write it down. Wrist is still fucking really hurting. I'm left-handed, it's my left wrist that hurts, so like fucking writing a 4-letter word like mank. I only just got there, man. Let's hope I can keep the score properly.
Luckily, your mouse is your right hand.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, very true. I got a big bruise going up the hand as well, where like the fluid is dissipating. And that's getting small, well, fading day by day and everything. But it's been it's been a week and a bit now. And every now and then, I'll not be moving my hand, but it'll just go, pain! And then it'll stop again. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it yells that too.
It does,
His
yeah.
hand does that thing where
It
the
wakes
thumb
me up.
curls under the pointer finger. And go,
I mean, what's
bang.
the long-term solution? I know, stretching and stuff probably helps a little, but doesn't fix it. I mean, is it a surgery to fix type deal? Because we talked about your wrist a little bit before, I remember.
all too much, actually. It's not,
Yeah, fair.
I've got
That's
much
fair.
better body parts that we could be discussing right now.
Yeah, I
It's
understand.
where in between the bones, the fluid for the wrist. At one point, it was when I was in university. I had to lift someone above my head, and my wrist just popped. And
Right.
and it's not been the
Yeah, I
same since. And now I get like a big lump form. Really, really hurts in the winter. And every now and
So
then,
that's like
if I'm a bit
a,
rough, then it'll the sac in which the fluid is in will rupture, and the fluid, it just goes out to the wrist, and then it takes a couple of days.
It sounds
to,
kind of
back
similar
in.
to a herniated disc. You know what I mean?
Essentially,
It-
yeah.
it-
I guess essentially that's
it's
what it is.
similar.
Yeah.
God, that
Yeah.
sucks, brother. Yeah.
It does. In the winter, oh my god.
Oh,
So
I'm
it's
sure. Oh,
just
yeah.
trying to keep it warm for most of the time, and I can wear like wrist supports and things like that. They don't always make it better.
You can
Sometimes they
wear
make it worse.
sweatbands on your wrist.
Indeed. There is
Yeah.
surgery for it. You can get like a doctor to stick a syringe in there and like draw the fluid out.
Sure, they can drain it. I'm sure. Yeah, that's.
You can get
and then
surgery
what?
to
Maybe those
remove-
goddamn.
You can get surgery to remove the actual sac and everything. I've gone to a doctor for it because one day last year I was just in such pain and I wasn't even doing anything.
Sure.
And
Right.
they said no, it's not actually covered on the NHS. So I was like,
Oh,
okay,
that
good,
sucks,
brilliant,
man.
Yeah, fucking.
I mean, and I could be wrong about this, but I think that they do have, at least on a rudimentary level, artificial discs that they can put in people's back now. Maybe they have something similar like that for wrists.
Not
I
in
don't
my
know.
country.
That'd be. I was gonna say that's something where you'd have to come to America and pay a fortune to get that done, but it could be
Yeah.
done.
Hit up that Streamlabs, people.
You got it, man.
Let's get a horse
That's
cock
right.
and sort out Trunkle's appendage. My underqualified arm tube.
We could just cut your fucking hand off and stick a rake in there. You'd be fine.
I've been tempted. I have
One
been
of them
tempted.
little grabbers.
The thing is, it's called it's called a ganglion, but it's also known as Gideon's disease, I think, because an old thing for it would just be to hit it with a book, generally the Bible, hence Gideon's disease. But I accidentally hit it on a doorway like a week and a half ago, and it still fucking hurts. I'm never hitting it with a book. Oh God, no!
You have to be blasted drunk and have a friend hold your hand down and somebody else go, all right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, whack.
Bang! Yeah, right.
So if it's not to pry too much on it, but if it's connected directly to the ganglion right there, is it a cyst in your wrist then?
It's essentially a cyst, yeah.
It
But
is a cyst. Okay,
As
so
opposed
it's not
to a cyst is normally full
as
of pus.
opposed to a
this is full of, like,
herniation.
joint. This is full of my
Right.
hydraulics.
I see. So it more like a cyst
It's
than
my hydraulics.
it
then,
is.
isn't it?
It really is. It's more like a cyst than a hernia in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I
I
gotcha.
got a
Okay.
herniated
A cyst is
wrist.
just random fluids that exist in a thing. Doesn't
Humors.
necessarily have to be pus.
Yeah, there are lots
I've
of
been
fluids
in
in
like-
there.
such pain with it before that I've sat
be
there and I've had
hydraulic
like
fluid.
a fucking sewing needle which I've sterilized, and I'm there with my wrist going like, right, we're doing this. And I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I've
Okay,
had
it's-
that before.
Oh God. Well, I mean that's all this. That's all the wrist news for today. Let's move on to the other stuff.
Yeah,
right.
Jesus Christ, what the hell are you guys talking about?
It's the
Ganglion
mighty
cyst.
Filgamore.
I used to get really bad calluses on my hand from lifting, and every now and then one would rip off, so it'd be just that red exposed skin.
Yeah.
Just super glue it back on. There's always a way.
Oh God, no.
Sure.
How you doing, Phil?
Oh, I'm all right. Had a dentist appointment this afternoon, so
We're all falling apart, aren't we? I got
I-
bad
I
wrist.
actually can-
Fucking Ghastly's internet. You got shit teeth. The only one who's having a good day is Sinatra. It's a fucking backwards day.
Having a great day.
I don't have shit teeth now. My teeth are nice and clean, man.
I
That's
can
good.
hear that. I can hear that your lip is lazy.
It's they didn't numb me, but they gave me some like mouthwash that kind of numbs everything on the inside a little bit, you
Right.
know.
Oh yeah.
So it is a little.
I'd love that.
It's a little strange right now.
I'd
Yeah.
masturbate with that.
I hear you running your tongue across your teeth.
Oh yeah.
Feels
Oh
so
yeah.
clean.
It
So
feels super weird. Yeah.
Now, Phil has pretty good teeth. His teeth are definitely better than mine.
Oh well, thanks. Thanks, G.
no
Aw.
problem, dude.
Thanks, Phil. Our San in the chat says they do have exactly one, I guess, wrist surgery, and it's you all have to share. Well, thankfully, we've only got one wrist in Britain as well, and it fucking hurts. Incredible Threat says, just ask Dr. Pimple Popper, which follows Drucifer saying, wrist cyst. Oh, we'll go with that from now on. That's it. Phil, we're right into the news, but if you're here, we're all about playing some ghosts afterwards. We ain't got an Ed intro, but maybe we could get a ranting monkey or someone in.
I could play some ghosts.
I mean, we don't necessarily need a fourth, do we? Let's be honest here. The ghost faces are sometimes a team of 3.
I can hit
that's
up Alex, see what he's doing.
Oh, good idea. Hey, the podcast that shall not be named back together again. Plus Phil.
Bunch of fucking spectrus out here.
Bunch
God
of
damn,
cloaks.
I'm not having enough of goddamn cloaks. They are.
Sort out your internet. Right, back to the news.
I wish I could. I would love to go down there and punch somebody. There are punches on the inside, Drunkle, and they
Is
want
it
to come out.
still all fucked up?
Yes.
God damn it.
Yeah, somebody's coming out here tomorrow between 2 and 4.
Oh, great.
So they'll probably show
Yep.
up around 6.
Yep. So this will be all fucking week. I'll be dealing with this. I'm
Yeah, I was
sure.
going to say, because this is going to be the one where they come out and look at it, and then they're going to send somebody else
Right.
out later on in the week to
I
do
gotta
something
refer you
about
to a
it.
specialist. Then I gotta go get an MRI before they'll do anything anyway. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
I gotta, it's gonna take
MRI.
forever.
Fucking hell. Our Sam says they need a fourth when you're playing Drunken Uncle. Hey, I've done 3 missions on my own. That's right, Phil. 3.
Supposedly.
Not supposedly. Look, the VOD's out there, you lazy bastard. Let's move on. Next article. Singapore activist charged for one-man smiley face protest. This is it's not real. Any
No smiling
message.
allowed.
No fun allowed.
Why isn't it wearing a mask? Why
Wait a minute.
is-
Where was this?
Singapore.
Oh yeah. And they arrested this kid. No
In front,
boy.
The police station's right there. We can tell that because police in Singapore
It said
is called
police.
police. And there's the Central
I
Community
believe
Club
it's
as well, which
Police.
is- Oh, Police.
Police.
Ah, I didn't
Yeah.
realize you spoke Singaporean.
Ha! I do.
He's had numerous run-ins with the authorities, though, so it looks like he was out there just to fucking get arrested. You know, some of them are like that, aren't they?
I don't talk. I sing. Huh? All right.
Like there was that motherfucker going around with a fucking donut on a string and a stick and waving it in front of the police, just trying to get a fucking reaction out of them, just so he could go, oh, look, they're arresting me just for this.
That's fair, but how do we even know what he's protesting? Maybe he's really happy with what the police have done recently.
Yeah. That could be the opposite of a protest. That could
Yeah,
be...
he's
Well-
showing support.
It could be
If
support.
the plan worked, we're talking about it.
Oh, true.
You know what I mean?
Oh, shit,
I've seen that kid's face now. Now,
he's raised
and
awareness.
what's his name?
Yeah.
Jollivan Wham. Oh, his
Jol-
name is Jollivan Wham? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Jollivan Wham,
Jollivan
protest
Wham.
man.
Jollivan
Wham,
Wham.
protest man.
He said he took the photo to support climate activist who was questioned by police for taking a picture in the same spot, holding a sign that read, SG is better than oil. SG, of course, standing for South Korea. So it was a protest thing going on there in response to another protest, I suppose. Still, I mean, smiley face. He could have been happy that the guy got arrested. We don't know the whole story here.
Jollivan Wham.
Protest man.
Jollivan Wham, the protest man.
Wham!
Not just wham, Drunkle. Wham. You gotta
Dude, this guy could turn it into a racket, man. Can you imagine the television commercials? Do you need something protested against? Wham! Give me a call. I'm Jonathan Wham.
Wham!
Dude, I mean, what he's got to do first is get him a fucking highlight reel, get arrested a few times, and have somebody nearby to film. And as they're pushing his head into the car, the back of the car, he goes wham, and then they put him in the fucking cop car.
Oh, yeah.
Get 3
It,
or 4 of those
zooms in on
together,
him, goes
then-
black and white, wham!
Wham.
Yeah.
And then once you have a few of those, he could open any business in the world as long as him making the product was punctuated by him saying wham, it's a winner. You know what I mean? Come get hot, fresh pizza
he's
from
great.
Jollivan's. You want pizza? Wham. Call me your personal injury
He just
attorney, Jonathan Wham. Is the insurance company
Smacks
trying
his
to
hand
fuck
down
you?
on the pizza.
Wham.
Bear. He smacks his hand down on the injury. Wham!
That's right.
And then it goes to like the judge with the gavel, you know, knock knock, but instead of knock knock, it goes wham wham
Wham. Wham.
I'm telling you, the fucking marketing writes itself, man.
It does, man.
I
You're
mean,
onto
he's
something there,
there.
Phil. Wham! GC Wade Wilson says, say, Drunken Uncle, how come Bryce doesn't have a wrench? He deserves one. I don't know what you mean, mate. He does have a wrench. Get with the fucking times, Wade. Anyway, let's move away from Jollivan Wham protest man. On to Iran sentences zombie Angelina Jolie to 10 years in jail for her photos. Do you not remember this woman? Here she is.
I have several questions.
Oh.
Oh, I
You
do
remember
remember
her?
her. Oh no.
Lewis?
Yeah.
Do you want to take that, G?
I'm sorry, I was distracted. Slim Johnson for $1. Thank you, Lewis. Says, gee, we got to show Drunkle those creepy furniture commercials that we watched on Fry Power. Oh, yeah. Remind me to show that shit too later, Drunkle.
Wham!
Yeah, fucked up. Wham!
So the bitch used
That guy's
makeup
terrifying.
and Photoshop and a fuck ton of surgery. And, I mean, honestly, she was gorgeous beforehand. Now, terrifying. She looks like a plug socket. Her joke landed her in jail. That ain't a joke.
What
How was that
the-
joke?
That's talk about committing to the bit. She got surgery for this shit.
Why
Wham!
was she? What was the charge?
I don't know. I
He was
scanned through
charged
it, but
with felony gross.
Public decency laws in Iran.
crimes against nature.
This is what happens when you let religion run your government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iran.
Dude.
You know?
Iran.
Shit.
That's right. Wham!
You get
Iran.
whammed in Iran. Alright, moving on.
It's what-
Life of British.
I gotta love that good separation of church and state. Stuff like that doesn't happen here. Now, I'm not saying we don't have bitches that look all fucking ganked out like
All
this
jacked
one.
up.
We definitely do. But we ain't got to put them in prison and pay for their meals with our tax dollars. You know what I'm saying?
This is Iran.
Wham!
They don't feed them in
Wham!
jail.
I feel like she could sustain herself off of the extra tissue that's been put into her lips for at least the first month.
As long as
I'm
it's
not worried about
biological.
that.
Yeah.
Or off the
She's
blood
got
of
Michael
virgins.
Jackson nose,
Yeah, sure.
man.
She does. She does, yeah. I mean, if it's like fucking... or it could be cybernetic shit. We don't know. Like, she's got loads of, like, fucking lockpicking shit in her fucking eyelids and
Dang.
stuff. This is the beginning of cyberpunk right here. Cyber
could
wham.
be-
Sure.
She could
There
be
is-
Dr. Gadget under all that fucking plastic surgery.
There is shit like that out there. Have you seen that girl with the light up titties? I mean, that's legit. She got lights put in her
No?
tits. No, it's this Chinese scientist chick with fucking giant tits. Well, more of an engineering type stuff. Huge breast implants, and they have lights in them. So she has light up titties now. She's part cyborg.
She has fucking headlights.
Yeah. Yes.
How
Yes, she
festive.
does. You know how when you're a kid and you have a flashlight and you put it up against the palm of your hand, and then on the back of your hand it kind of lights up red. You can see in it a little bit. It's kind of like that.
I mean,
Nice.
What happens if the bulb dies?
She's got to
I
get
mean,
the whole
I
titty
think they're-
replaced.
I think they're diodes powered by your body heat. You know how
Engineer
you can
comes,
take
you got to unscrew the titty. It could be a screw titty. It could be a bayonet titty where you got to push it in and then screw
Does
it.
she have a little flip
That's
on the
true.
side of her side on her?
I
side
mean,
titty?
the whole front may open up so you can work on her. I don't know. You know what I mean? But she's starting to cyberpunk it a little bit, man. She gets a fucking eye replacement. That's when that door is open. You'll know that door is open to cybernetic humans, which I personally am not totally against. I'm not against the technology. I'm against the potential for people to run it who shouldn't have access to your innermost thoughts.
I'm against
We know.
AI.
We know.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
I
I'm
mean,
not.
AI
I'm fine with
building
it.
AI. That's where the line is there. I don't want no self-sustaining.
You know,
shit.
I've actually just started a storyline in Cyberpunk about that. Have you done the escaped cars thing?
Yet. I've gone
I've
up to
just
the,
started on. Mhm.
the fucking the fucking psycho dudes who were on drugs and shit. Well, you got to get the flat top.
Well, you
The
go.
spider
I see.
drone thing.
I haven't done that.
Man,
See,
I
you can go in all
got
different
so
directions.
distracted. Oh yeah. Well, I
Who
started
are
on the
you
street.
playing as, Drunkle? What did you start with? Nomad.
I
Street
am
Kid?
a woman with a dick. I am street.
But,
Street.
Street.
I did too. But there's an AI that built a rental car service, and the cars are AI copies of himself, and some of them go rogue and run away because they want freedom. So you start talking to AI cars, and they're like downtrodden masses yearning for freedom in a world that holds. You know what I mean? They make
That's
it
some
really
Black Mirror
serious.
shit, man.
It is. It's crazy, man.
Well, the whole thing's Black Mirror shit, though, isn't it? Let's be honest here.
Point being, I think the door's open to cybernetic humans once you see the first internal HUD put in somebody's eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
That's
think
only a
Google,
matter of time.
Google internal glass.
Yep.
I just want a contact. I want a contact lens that gives me vitals, time, and weather in my vision. You know what I mean?
That's pretty good.
I don't need it to
per
be-
day.
Yeah, I don't need it to be installed in my fucking head. A contact lens that's a screen that has a Wi-Fi receiver. Signal comes from my phone or whatever. That's fine. When I wake up, it shows me my vitals, gives me time, weather. You know what I mean? You could customize whatever you
Your
want.
schedule.
It just, yeah, schedule whatever
but you
you
also
need.
have the freedom to take it out when you want.
And that's the crucial part.
Which you're
It's
going to
not
have to do when
permanently
your
attached to
internet
me.
keeps fucking up and there's no point in wearing that contact lens anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just uncomfortable. I have heard of people who've put like in the UK, or rather in London, there's a thing called an Oyster card where you have all your stuff for like riding the subway on this little chip in the card, and people have taken that out, stuck that under the skin of their hand, so they just got to wave
Put it
it
in the
over
hand.
sensor in the barrier.
Yeah.
One guy put it on the end of a Harry Potter wand and went on dressed as a wizard and just tapped the thing
Ding.
and it opened.
Yeah.
And I think in I feel like so Poland, I think some people have put the chips from their bank cards in their hand. So like they've actually got all it's a bit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the closest thing we've got to a cyborg at the moment without actually losing a limb.
And people are, for good reason, terrified of that kind of thing. But there are obvious good uses too. For instance, my dog has a chip in her. She's a cyborg dog. So if we lose her, the dog's low jacked basically.
It's
You know what I
cyborg
mean?
loose.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
right. And imagine somebody who's an old person who's consistently in the hospital and sometimes unconscious. You need their medical records and information to be exact and correct so that they don't get medicine they're allergic to or whatever, and for that to travel with them. If they go to multiple hospitals, that can be difficult. If they have a chip in their skin, you scan them and everything is with them all the time.
Yeah.
And there are people that do that. Now, again, it's not the tech that scares me. It's who has access to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not afraid of technology, I'm afraid of the government. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it
Vibersword
comes
says
down
my
to.
mum has a battery pack inside her.
Yeah.
Pacemaker.
I mean,
And my mom has
Your
a
mum's not
pacemaker
real.
as well. I used to know a guy that had cancer and was doing experimental treatments, and he had degenerative bone cancer, if I'm not mistaken. So
Got
really
bonitis.
difficult. Bonitis, yeah. So he
Damn.
couldn't stand up straight. Couldn't pull himself up to stand up straight. So they installed this thing in his back that was like microshocks. So there's wiring set up that's, there's a box inside of his back and there's wiring set up to different parts in his spine. And he had a button on the side of him and he could push a button on himself and it would microshock that to stand him up.
Damn.
That's crazy as hell, man.
That is crazy.
And again, look at how helpful that technology is. I'm just scared of who could turn your back off if they wanted to.
Yeah.
What about people that are missing fucking limbs or don't have an optic nerve? Wouldn't you like them to be able to say, oh, all that stuff could be so great. It's just the dark side of it is fucking terrifying.
That's
Yep.
what technology can do, but instead, zombie Angelina Jolie is preferring to use technology
That's fair.
in her own way. Let's move on. Life of British Prime Minister Tony Blair set to become a rock
Tony
opera.
Blair. What? Why?
What?
I remember Tony Blair.
I don't know. Unless it's War Crimes the musical, I don't know what the fuck it could possibly be.
That's actually why I kind of liked him, was the war crime.
It was the War Crimes that did it for you.
It was.
wasn't
I can't lie. It kind of was.
Jesus. Let's move away from this then.
Isn't
An
that
artist
going to be written by Lin-Manuel Miranda? He's like, it worked with Hamilton. Hell.
Hey, Dad, we did it once. Let's do it again.
Christ. I don't know who wrote Hamilton. Man. Phil, good God. And Ghastly, you laughed at it as well. Jesus.
I knew who it was.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
a pop culture icon, Drunkle.
Well, unlike
It's
Tony
like-
Blair.
I know who Tony Blair is too.
Yeah, I knew who Tony Blair was.
Yeah.
I didn't know his wife because she looks
I
like a
like
sad
Tony
clown.
Blair better than I liked Action Johnson. That guy's a fuck up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
So you used to call him Action
Tony
Jackson
Blair was
until
at
you
least out
realised
there
his name
killing
isn't
mother-
Boris Jackson.
It was so
did you?
close. I would love to just call him Action Jackson, but he's Action Johnson. You know who I mean.
Yeah. I mean,
I
Johnson
really, this
is
is
the name for a
Action
penis,
Blair.
isn't
Maybe
it?
it's
So it
just
works.
a UK political photography thing. Action Blair's got his hands in motion. They're blurred.
Oh, Tony Blair.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tony Blair.
Tony Blur. Whoa.
Tony Blair.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tony Blair.
It's because the line between legal and crime was very fuzzy. Tony Blair.
Tony Blair. You
Moving
got
on.
it, man. That's
An artist
solid.
received a lucrative
Are you
commission.
writing the rock opera?
I am. Yeah, I also wrote Hamilton. An artist received a lucrative commission to paint a Soviet mural of Cookie Monster, and the patron wasn't the building owner. Ooh.
Oh no.
Well,
this
a couple of
should
things. It says a Soviet mural. Is it a pro-communism mural? Because the lucrative commission part doesn't match with that, if that's the case. I don't know what that
see, I
says.
don't know.
in
Cookie
Russian.
Monster wasn't exactly communist either, was he? He didn't share
No.
his cookies. They were all for him.
Mhm.
I don't know what that slogan says underneath it. It could say cookies for all, in which case that's not the right mascot.
I'm a little worried that he's looks like he's like presenting the cookie as if he's going to share it with the city beneath him.
I mean, maybe he's using the cookie to focus the sun into a laser and fry
Yeah.
ants on the ground.
That could be that. Or it could be going the other way. The cookie is trying to make orbit, and Cookie Monster's like, no,
Catching the cookie.
catching the cookie.
You know, this might be the first time I've ever seen him at scale. He's much larger than I thought he was.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't
Actually,
realize
no,
that
this-
he was like Cookie Monster and they meant kaiju.
I mean, it's right there in the name. He's a monster, dude.
This building is actually very small, Phil. So like, it's all about
I mean-
perspective.
I'm just saying, you can't blame Cookie Monster for keeping all the cookies to himself. He read a lot of Ayn Rand books growing up, you know what I mean? It was just the era he came from.
Plus, his name was Cookie Monster. You know, it was a self-fulfilling prophecy. He was always going to be addicted to him. His name was Cookie Monster.
He
You
never
know?
knew any better.
Yeah.
He never knew any better. Sin.
Patron not being the building owner, that means nothing to me. It's a graffiti commission. You know what I mean? It could have been, and
Effectively,
even
yeah.
if they weren't the owner, they could have been a tenant or the manager or the property manager or whatever, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Citizens United Negating Technology for Life and People's Safety says Zombalina Jolie. Strong
No
work.
claps.
Strong
There we go.
work. Either way, as graffiti goes, yeah, I've seen a lot worse.
Yeah,
lot worse.
okay.
I'm down with that. And,
They do a
the
fair
building
amount of
owner-
graffiti. They do a fair amount of graffiti commission here where I live. A lot of because we have a lot of kind of industrial areas of town, a lot of warehouses and bricks and shit, and they'll do it up with stuff like this. It's better than nothing. You know what I mean?
Corbin Thomas from $5 Super Chat
thank
says
you.
the mural says peace, land, cookies. Like the old Russian Revolution slogan, peace, land, bread. Hey,
Wow.
Corbin Thomas. See that?
All right.
There's a whole new level on it now.
It is. I'm very impressed.
You know what my favorite
he didn't even
thing
pay
is,
for it,
Mel?
and he got a cool graffiti mural for nothing. You can't. You
Boom.
gotta be happy with it. Sorry, Sin.
My favorite thing is when people spell Trump's name in Russian letters that look like Trump. So it'll be the little backwards R thing. That doesn't spell Trump. That spells something completely different. It just looks like Trump to us.
Yeah, because if what looks like MNP to me says peace, I have no fucking idea what these letters are supposed to sound like. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
The second word is land. That looks like 3Mner, and then the last one looks like Nayabi.
Oh, I'm
or
definitely
something.
seeing pie there in that second word.
That might be a pie there. Yeah,
Yeah, there is
or
the pie
maybe
symbol
I,
for sure.
I think
Peace,
that's
land,
the
pie.
3M and then the Atari logo and part of the Toys R Us
No, it's,
logo.
it's pi r. All you're missing is the squared. You can get
Ah,
the, what
of
is it?
course.
That's
The
it.
Pi R
Radius of a
squared.
area.
Radius of a cookie.
That's the area. No, radius of a cookie would be pi 2r or pi
Oh, you look
d.
at,
Pi r
diameter
squared
then.
is the area of a cookie.
Is it
Yeah.
area?
Yeah. I think
Area
so,
is
yeah.
squared. Diameter is double.
See, oh my, you constantly amaze me, G. You know how to calculate the area of a circle, and you know who wrote Hamilton. He's just a man of culture, people. And apparently can speak
thank you,
Russian and the
Drunkle. I
Atari
appreciate
language.
There you go.
Right, let's move on. Archaeologists discover 100 skulls at Aztec site in Mexico City.
It's not just 100 skulls, it's a tower of skulls.
A tower
right.
of skulls,
We looked at-
man.
We had this for Saturday and didn't get to it. That's fucking awesome.
Well, I mean, surely you had something
Yeah,
to say
go for
about
it.
it that you couldn't use? What you got, man?
I mean, there's not too much to it, but the fact is, it's a tower of fucking skulls. And if you ask me, when we're lurching toward a future
That's
that's
a
built
dope
around
band name.
Tower of Skulls,
Yeah,
fuck
hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's a metal
I-
band through and through.
You got to have a
we
xylophone.
could move toward that cyberpunk future where everything is neon and looks like a mall, or like Joel Schumacher was directing a movie where he had to create Gotham City. Just really terrible. You know what I mean?
Lots of pinks and greens. Yeah.
Why are there
Yeah,
gobos in Gotham City? And it makes no sense. Instead of that future, why don't we go more toward a Terminator future where there's just piles of fucking skulls everywhere, man? That's what I'm talking about.
It's bleak
No,
either way, isn't it?
nobody's into a Terminator future where we have robot eyes and skull thrones. I mean, it
I'd
really
rather
doesn't sound
not.
that bad.
I don't know. It sounds pretty badass. I mean, we're talking post-apocalyptic. It better look
Right.
post-apocalyptic.
They-
damn it.
Essentially,
Post-apocalyptic.
everybody is Cable at that point. You know what I
It's
mean?
post-apocalyptic. You got your pick of any furniture store in the world. There are so few humans left that no one's going to stop you from stealing a nice cushiony chair. And instead you choose to sit on a throne made of skulls? That's going to be bad for your back.
I could put a cushion on some of the skulls, but the skull aesthetic is the important part of it. I didn't collect all these skulls to not sit on them. I'm waiting to see if they hatch.
Yeah. You have to use baby skulls because they're so soft and malleable.
Well,
That's-
the thing is, you have to get a mixture of adult skulls and baby skulls because you got to fill in the gaps
Fill
with
in the
the
gaps,
soft
yeah, of course
baby
you- yeah.
bone. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Besides, whenever your thugs come and bring in some jackfruit and throw them at your feet in your court, you want to make sure he's looking at something that he thinks is the skulls of your enemies that you've collected over the years. He doesn't know you just picked them up because they're just lying around.
Yeah.
He thinks though that you collected them from enemies, and
It's like-
That's
strikes
fair.
little fear
When
in
the
him.
apocalypse kicked off, it just turns out you live next door to a Halloween warehouse. He doesn't know.
I mean, if the Terminator series has taught me anything, it's that in the future you could just pick a dozen skulls off the ground and nobody would even notice. There's fucking plenty.
Yeah, enough to go around. I guess. Yeah, you're probably right there.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
Could you
there go.
imagine the smell? Like a
Of
week
skulls?
af-
The smell
no,
of
after the
skull.
bombs went off in
Is that like the sound
Terminator.
of silence?
Oh, it's gonna be the sound.
the smell of skulls.
It's everything's just getting to that ripe rotting part. If you've ever smelled a dead animal or had the misfortune to smell a dead person,
Got a fridge full of
that
them.
would be.
If you've ever smelled a dump, basically the whole world would be like that because none of the trash would move. All the rotten food and dead animals and dead people, for that matter. All
That's
that
a-
smell would just stay where it was. The smell of decay. would
It's
be
all right
everywhere.
with all the radiation and everything. You'll be lucky if you can smell anyway.
Well, you never know.
That's
You might
true.
end up with two noses and a super sense of smell.
That's
Who the
true,
fuck
man.
knows?
Yeah. Oh no, I can smell my own skull throne. Fuck, we need to get the cleaner in. Anyway, yeah, tower
Blackout for
skulls.
$1 on the slab. Thank you, Lewis. Says breaking news. Bullshit media claims Biden clears 270. Also, Death by Popsicle Sticks would be a great band name. That's fair. Other media claims that he didn't. Media is media. Well, I'm not surprised when they lie, nor was I looking to believe them in the first place.
There
I-
you go.
I give no credit whenever somebody goes, "Oh, the media said this." Oh, they did.
Yeah, you can find media that says literally anything you want it to say. It's all just bullshit
What
trying
is
to
this?
get you to watch and click.
It's like when someone says, according to experts. Who? Who are these
Me!
experts?
I'm the expert in most of those articles.
The me
Except
in media.
the ones where I'm not, and that's the fucking fake news.
Of course.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
let's move away from this Tower of Skulls because it's just too cool. I got a question for you guys, right? Cannibal Sandwich Scare. Wisconsin officials urge families to pass on
Cannibal
holiday
Sandwich,
tradition
That's another great band name.
It's a great name for a band.
to pass on holiday tradition of eating raw meat. Now, I know that because, today is Monday, everywhere is Britain, here's a photo of the Queen mowing down some kids. But is this a thing that people actually do?
I don't.
Yeah, not that I've heard of.
Maybe it's a Wisconsin.
Well, you're not in
thing.
the
I
heavy
have no
metal
idea.
band then.
Oh
Well,
shit, we're kicked out of the band, Phil. Fuck.
Did they mean like a blue steak? Or are they talking about just picking up handfuls of
If the
ground beef
picture
and
is any
throwing it on it?
indicator, it's that right there, and I would not eat that.
I would
In
not
fact,
eat that
it is.
either.
If you're gonna eat raw meat at all, it has to be steak cut. None of this ground bullshit.
Yeah.
No way.
mhm,
No
mhm.
way.
Raw meat sandwiches, tiger mate, or steak tartare.
Steak, yeah.
Steak tartare is different, and I eat some things raw. Like I eat a fair amount of sushi and stuff, and even there you can get raw, tuna, or there's raw beef stuff. Sometimes there's raw meats in it, and that's fine when it's good meat. But that bullshit hamburger we're looking at in the picture, not a fucking chance.
No, yeah,
not a
that's
chance,
bad.
man.
That's bad for you. Even
Lure
your
says
burgers, you wanna
sashimi.
make sure
Yes, sashimi.
Like, 'cause I
wish
like-
could eat sashimi right now.
I like a medium rare to rare steak. Even if it's on the rare side, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get you.
But when it comes to ground beef, when it comes to burgers, that shit better be well done.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Cook
go
it
for
through.
the medium on the burger. I like.
I can go medium on the burger if it's a good joint. You know what I mean? If it's a place where I trust their cooking.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
getting
Or
a
if I'm at
medium burger
home.
from Denny's in the hood.
Yeah, fuck no. No, that's
I
a well
mean,
done.
the
Well,
only
I'm
way-
not going to that Denny's anyway.
The
Fuck
only
that
way I'm
Denny's.
eating a raw meat
I've been out to
sandwich
drink
is
at 2 in the
the only
morning.
way I'm eating a raw meat sandwich is if I am sat atop a throne made of skulls, and even
Yeah.
then,
I
know,
tell you what,
it's
if I have
iffy.
a
I'm
throne full
nibbling.
of skulls, I take it back. Even then, I wouldn't eat the meat in the picture because if I have a throne full of skulls, now I want to live a long time because I have the things that I want. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
yeah,
And
you
that's
don't
all
want to
he's
add
wanted
to the
his
throne.
entire life is the throne of skulls.
Eventually, you
Mhm.
become a skull in the throne of skulls because you didn't cook your sandwich properly.
Dang.
Plus, you don't want that raw meat. That's picture raw meat. That's been sat out for a while, you know.
Yeah.
You want it fresh. Okie Native throws a $2 super chat saying, "We need the Drunkle and Jack show, produced by Monkey." Who's Jack? Yeah, I know who Jack is, don't worry. All right, moving on. Peter Griffin in Cyberpunk 2077 is a horror I'll never unsee. People have been getting fucking creative with the character creation. I saw
I've seen a
Handsome
bunch.
Squidward.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
That was
pretty
fucking
good.
awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did a good job.
I
saw Bless.
Elon Musk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not in that
Elon.
game already, to be honest. I was playing it last. I played it for, as we know, 6.5 hours, and I went and got a drink afterwards, came and sat down, sorted out my OBS, and went, smells like melting plastic in here.
Eee,
Yeah, right.
that's not good.
As long as I get this show out of the way, then I got a week to sort out another motherboard again. Moving on. Walt Disney World will digitally add masks to guests not wearing them in ride photos.
What?
What? Why?
Wear your mask or the computer will
Or
wear
the
it
computer
for
will
you.
wear it for. Okay, so you got a
Is
deal.
that-
You got a fucking deal. The computer can just do it itself.
Is that
I don't
gonna
understand why
stop
though.
infection somehow?
Digital
Is it so that when
infections.
people- I just don't understand why.
So like other
to-
people who see your picture don't get the wrong idea that they can't wear a mask. And
I
then,
suppose
just
that
don't have to
if
wear
I
it.
had to guess, yeah, I'd be closer to that than anything else, Phil. Yeah.
Well, let's see an example. Is it even a
I don't
believable
think that-
photoshopping?
Oh, there you go. Can I? What have we got on that? Oh, it just takes me to another goddamn article. Is that a bigger photo? That's a bigger photo.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That one on the back.
Yeah, I see her. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Pretty obvious.
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
Look at the guy at the bottom left. Ah, the virus. Honestly,
Judy
if you're that
Jetson.
scared, the fuck are you doing at Disney World? Honestly.
I'm scared. Oh, that guy
Yeah.
in the shirt is scared. I mean, he's just on a ride to get
no.
scared.
I don't mean that. I mean that paranoid of the fucking virus. That in order for you to feel safe, Disney World felt like it'd be financially feasible for them to digitally add masks to photos so that you're more comfortable. You're so scared of the virus that you need that to make you and your friends more comfortable. But you're at Disney World.
Well,
Those
this
two
is.
things don't. That
It
doesn't
doesn't
match,
add
man.
up,
That
yeah,
doesn't
but
make
this is
sense.
very much the American thing, as I've said about, because I love watching Hell's Kitchen, but it's so fake in the editing that it doesn't even
Sure.
try to be real. And we're seeing more of this American-style editing right here, you know. We all know it's fake, but we're just going, yeah, all right, I'm moving on.
Cyberpunk.
Some fucking cyberpunk. Digital masks in the future, guys. The pandemic is over. Thanks,
Oh,
Elon.
man.
One of the
we
memes I've seen quite a bit of it the last couple of days. It's pretty funny because there's people that will always find something to bitch about no matter what it is. So people that are vehemently hateful towards Cyberpunk for no reason. I mean, I get if you have tech issues. I don't, PC Best Race, but some
it's
people
because they
do.
don't have the game. Right? That's why they hate
Right,
it, like.
and right. So people that are mad and like, God damn, how are we predicting blah 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 the future and all of this, all based on one fucking old white man's opinion, and then the next picture will be the picture of the guy that created Cyberpunk. Hilarious, man.
Why do they
But you'll never
always
shut
bring
him up.
Fucking the
You'll never
colour of
shut
their
him up.
skin. It's one old
Because
white
that's all
guy's
they.
a bit-
That's all.
Fucking
That's
hell.
the only way they know how to quantify people anymore, man.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
It's
I mean,
bad.
90s saw the biggest technological boom that civilization has ever seen. It went fucking.
And look what we did with it.
Walkmans to Discmans to fucking mini discs.
We
and
went from
everything, you know?
the analog age to the digital age, or
Yeah.
maybe more appropriately, the industrial age to the digital age.
Yeah.
so much
You know?
Analog
obsolete
was just
technology
mainly
behind
a-
us. And
Analog was just mainly a media thing for sound mostly, not a lot of, I guess some video.
Well, when I say analog, I also mean even in how machines work, buttons and switches, as opposed to pushing a button that pops a solenoid and changes the circuit. You know what I mean? Like it's big, pull on a lever and clank, get it to work type stuff.
Oh, but that's
shit
what you
doesn't
want,
exist
though.
anymore.
because if you're
it
like racing
is
a
fun.
fucking monster or something, you want a big old lever. Look, fucking, when you pull that lever,
Yep.
you want it to go wham. Do you know what I mean?
I do want it to go wham.
Wham!
I've often thought that when I get to the point that I can buy a house, when I come in the front door to turn all the lights on in the house, I'm gonna get one of those big execution levers and hook it. I mean, I could hook that up to the wiring myself. You get a pro to do it so that it's safe and shit. But that's an easy enough wiring job. Install it in the wall, and then when you come in, wham! And guys, come on, that's awesome.
I'm just perplexed, Drunkle. We have all this technology, and it's miraculous technology.
It is.
And this is what we're fucking
This
using
is
it
what
for?
we're using it for, yeah.
The future is amazing, and nobody cares, dude.
Yeah, man.
You know?
We care.
That's right. We're still holding it down, man.
Fuck yeah.
Any
We're,
sufficiently advanced technology should be indistinguishable from magic.
we're here, sat upon our thrones made of skulls, going wow.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the next. NYPD say man with cocaine stash in butt went on rampage assaulting a cop and a nurse.
One of the bags popped, Drunkle.
It's, yeah, clearly, man. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
that's the plot line for
Something has
Lucy,
gone wrong.
isn't it? Right?
Wild Rampage. That sounds like a 80s glam band. Who
Right.
wants to be in that
Yeah.
with me?
So does
You ever
cocaine
seen-
stash in butt.
You ever seen a movie called Flesh Suitcase?
No, but I'm gonna.
It's also a good name for a band. It's a movie about a guy that's a coke mule, or maybe it was heroin. I can't remember now. But the whole movie is him getting off a plane, stomach full of balloons, and he waits it out at a hotel for a day, waiting to shit out the balloons full of dope so his guy can come pick him up. And he just, has adventures with meeting the people that are at the hotel and doing and lots of stomach cramps and shit. It's weird. It's real weird.
What was weird is your use of the word adventure then.
And it was adventure. I saw it when I was pretty young. It seemed adventurous to me.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. Ghastly had a wild childhood. Let's go on to the next. Woman returns $3,000 engagement ring because it's too cheap.
Well, I'm about to return you, bitch.
Fuck yeah.
Hope you kept the fucking
She
receipt.
reportedly wants a ring that costs 10% of her partner's salary.
How do you know what my fucking salary is, bitch?
People of the you're right. People of the chat, can we get a collective fuck that hoe out there?
Do we have a picture of this bitch? Let's see if she's worth 10% of anything.
I want to see the ring.
That's no, okay.
That's
that was
Getty.
That's Getty. That's
Yeah.
Getty's hand. Yeah. No, there's not. No.
Nothing. Okay.
Here's a photo of a lady here though who has had the mask digitally
Just some
added.
lady.
She's currently on a Disney
Right.
ride.
She's getting ready to go on a ride at Disney. Yeah.
Here's some lady who probably would do the same thing. Thank you, Fox.
Well, there you go. Thunder Student says, I've seen that exact precinct. I used to pass by it every day. Well, how do you know it was that exact precinct? Was there a fucking bum coke-fueled man just wandering around going, for days and
Taking
days
turkey
and
sound?
days? Yeah, man.
Turkey.
We just got
By
past
the way,
Thanksgiving.
a bunch of people with their opinions on this bitch out there in the chat, but Red Pen got it right. Skeet and yeet. Red Pen, I recommend you watch on Wednesdays as well. That's excellent.
And Fridays, and indeed Tuesdays and Saturdays. And also I stream on Thursdays over on Twitch. Just watch all of the days. We all know you ain't got a life. Come on. You like us. Sit atop your throne of skulls and join us. Eat your cannibal sandwich. Fucking the whole
Oh
thing
shit!
of
I wish I knew the Vigo lines right then. You know what I mean? On
Vigo
a
who wrote
throne
Hamilton?
of No, not Vigo. Road Hamilton. There's a little speech that goes,
Detroit?
"I sat on a throne." It's something like that. He's like,
Oh,
"Above
yeah.
a river of blood, I sat on a throne of skulls. Now is the season of evil."
Yeah.
It's something like that. I can't remember it now. And that's when Giannis is like, "Yes, Lord," and he really wants to fucking bang Sigourney Weaver in there. And I understand she had already done the first 2 Alien movies at that point. I would have wanted to bang her too.
Yeah, made
His
it
name was
200% hotter.
Janosch.
Giannis, yeah.
His full name was actually Janosch Wham!
Wham!
Fucking fuck that hoe. The whole thing of like, oh, an engagement ring should cost, what was it, like 3 months of your salary? It's
3
like-
months salary, which actually is a quarter, not 10%.
I mean,
25.
fuck all that shit. What happened to fucking
Yeah,
marrying the guy that you're in love with, you know? You're not you're marrying his
Yeah.
goddamn bank account. Just admit to it, woman.
You
Just
spend
admit
what
to
you
it.
want to spend on what you want to do. I have no fear whatsoever that in my current relationship something like this would ever happen to me. Not
That's-
worried about that in the least. You know what I mean?
That's because what's her name
This-
knows how much money you make. She's not got the hopes up.
That's fair. That's fair. 10% will get you half of the band, but no stone at all.
It ain't even gold. It's
Yeah, I put a twist tie on there. But no, I mean, man, she knew me when I was fucking broke than a bitch, so I ain't worried about it.
There you go. No, nor should
There it
you
is.
be, man. Because you should be fucking an engagement. You should be able to get a fucking like what are they like an onion ring or something, and she'd be happy with it. Because it's the symbol, isn't it? It's not about the shininess or how bloody expensive it is. It's you going, I like it. I'm putting a ring on it. You're now my property. Apparently, they don't like it when you say that either. Weirdly, I'm single.
You might as well
I suppose
pick
it
on her.
depends on the ring.
Now I want onion rings. Thanks, Drunkle.
Right, so that did it for you. Onion rings did it, but the cannibal sandwich didn't. What the fuck is wrong with you, Phil?
I just want one onion ring. You know how a lot of times, at least down here, I know Phil knows, if you get something like burger and fries or chicken strips and fries, sometimes it'll come with one big onion ring. That's the onion ring I want, just the one big one.
The
Nice.
big old big
They're
one.
good. They're
See,
fucking
now
good.
I want a big onion ring. God damn it. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Get him, Santa! Saint Nick and Elf tackle suspected thieves in Riverside.
Can you hear him say that in the video?
I don't
Please,
know.
my
Let's,
boy.
oh my god, we need it.
All right, you know this could only hurt Santa and.
Get him, Santa!
Yes.
Get on your knees!
Oh,
And that's an
All
elf.
right.
I need that notification
How much
so
for that
quickly.
notification, right?
Oh,
Fucking
that's
hell.
great, man. Get him,
That's
Santa!
Santa Claus tackling a suspect.
Get on your knees!
And that's an elf holding another guy at gunpoint.
Oh shit, the elf had a piece.
Yeah, the elf is strapped up.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Can we hear the "Get Him, Santa" one more time?
Oh, of course
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can.
Santa Claus tackling a
I think I
suspect.
passed it.
Granada with the story.
Get him, Santa!
Yes, that's
Look, Santa gives him the little fucking bam, little takedown.
Well, yeah, you hit him up with a bowl full of jelly, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Donkey punch for 5. Hold up.
Proposed to a girl with an onion ring. She's ALR.
Oh no, she need it right there. Like, I need more.
Dude, that
ALR?
Santa came down there and fucking rose such a clatter, man.
One more time.
I got
one more time.
I got these shirts. Oh god. Okay, then I got a story.
Get him, Santa!
yes, that's Santa Claus.
I got these shirts for my brother for Christmas, and I'm not worried about him listening because he went to bed like 2 hours ago.
Mm.
It's Santa with a bulletproof vest on, and it says, let me pull it up. Up on the rooftop, click, click, click. Off went the safety for old Saint Nick.
Nice.
Nice.
That's not bad. That's not bad,
Them
man.
Santa Koreans. Fucking
Yeah, maybe.
IR
Strapped
says
up fucking North Pole, motherfuckers.
Rooftop Santas, bro.
that's what it
Telling
should have
you.
been. That's what it should have been. IR says get an onion ring big enough to use as a cushion on your skull throne. Now you're talking.
Dang.
Thunder Student says, on a mountain of skulls, in the castle of pain, I sat on a throne of blood. What was
Awesome.
will be, what is will be no more. Now is the season of evil. There you go.
Season of
I want to see the elf strapped up holding this dude down.
If
Oh
we're
yeah,
doing
his
that,
little elf 9 milli
if
there.
we're it's his little elf gun. It fires out
These are the
joy.
people that. These are the people they should have hired in Futurama to deal with Robo Santa.
That's right.
Oh God, Robo Santa. I mean, if
what?
we're going to see the little elf strap, then we got to have Get Him Santa one more time.
Get him, Santa!
Yes, that's Santa Claus tackling a suspect.
Get on your knees!
And that's an elf holding another guy.
Oh my God. Fuck.
What's up now? You're on the fucking naughty list, bitch. I don't need to check it twice.
How do you not say that to him?
Oh man, yeah, fucking hell. If you're dressed as an elf and you're packing heat, then you've got to have a couple of one-liners in your satchel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to be ready to rock, dude.
Fuck it up. Can
mean,
we do any better
just
than
for
you're on the
you.
naughty list? Phil, I'm looking at
I
you.
mean, this toy just for you.
Ooh.
I got
There's
no- I got
something with
nothing.
click, click, click that's pretty good. That's not a bad setup there, too. You know what I mean? You could do basic Christmas puns there, too. You know, I'm going to jingle your bells.
Yeah.
Fucking about to be dashing through the snow. You know.
Now is the
just pull
winter
whatever
of
you
your
want.
discontent.
Now is the winter of your discontent. Yeah.
Say my name. Crackers.
We don't want to have any red snow here.
Oh, he's an elf. He could be
Oh.
like, there you go. He could be like, I'm about to come off the shelf for this one. I don't know. There's something there. Again, I'm not the elf. He should be packing these one-liners, man.
It's true, yeah. Merry Glockmas, not bad. Blondie Blondie says this ain't no toy gun.
That's right. There you go.
Darth Guy says your mistletoe is no match for my toe missile.
Oh shit! Yeah, you just
Isn't that Santa?
about
Isn't that
one-liners.
Robo Santa toe missile? That's pretty good.
Get him, Santa! Fucking brilliant.
I wish I could remember some of the lines from that song.
Now I'm gonna get what I want for Christmas. I guess that'd be
Bryce.
more if Santa had the gun on him.
Bryce says time to get slayed.
Time to get slayed. That's not bad. I like
Yes.
it. Yeah, there's lots of good ones.
Send
That's
us,
great,
guys. Send
man.
us your elf one-liners on Twitter under the hashtag. Oh shit!
I think Santa one-liners should count as well. How about hashtag Christmas with a gun?
Okay.
Too much? Too generic?
Is it too long? I don't, yeah, no, let's go
Okay,
Christmas with
yeah, you're right, you're right, that's
Hashtag
too
Christmas
long.
with a gun. Give us your
How about
elf
hashtag
one-liners.
elf peace? Elf
Elf
peace.
piece.
Yeah.
Oh, peace on earth.
I don't know. Oh, shit.
Oh, yes.
ECE peace on earth? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I like
All right,
it.
send us your elf one-liners under hashtag peace on earth. That is as in
funny.
you're rocking a piece.
That's fucking funny, man.
That's fucking. Oh man, we could go far with this. But
Yeah,
oh my
that's not
god,
bad
incredible
one.
threat with elfin safety. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, Department of Elf and Safety.
I'm gonna whack that hashtag in the chat real quick, just so people get the spelling right.
Hashtag Christmas with a gun, hashtag get 'em Santa, hashtag Second Amendment Santa. Yeah, lots of, god damn it. We should have been consistent from the beginning. We're gonna fuck this up.
Send us to our
That's all
Twitter,
good
guys.
shit.
Hashtag
Send us
peace on earth.
your hashtags for this at hashtag
Oh,
which
yeah.
hashtag. Jesus.
Right, let's move on. Alcoholic soup in a cup now on sale in Japan to keep warm and buzzed this winter.
All right. I'm down with that.
Mixing your food and your drink? Genius!
Yeah, god damn it, Frank. Eating your drinks. That is brilliant.
Yeah, this Santa Claus is going to war.
Let's move on. A man astounded, as Inflatable Grinch he ordered for his daughter is bigger than the house.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. They say his
And
Grinch grew 3 sizes that
Yeah,
day.
yeah, his heart is still so small. God damn it.
Sorry.
That's
Gotta get
it's
up pretty
all right.
early in the morning, Drunkle. I'm sorry.
Sometimes I do, sometimes
Damn,
I'm still up pretty
He's
early
like
in the morning.
he's like Cookie Monster, man. He's huge.
Yeah, you never see him to scale. That's fair.
Until
The
the
He
Who's
lives
were
on a
regular
mountainside, doesn't he?
This guy likes to load. Oh, god damn it.
Huge.
Another monolith found in El Paso, Texas.
Oh shit.
How many is that? 3 or 4?
They're coming to get you,
3 or
boys.
4 now?
They're coming to get you. Yeah, fucking the original one. Then there was one in like somewhere in fucking Romania or some shit. Utah and now El Paso. Although there's no saying that
Okay.
these are actually the same fucking people now, because it could just be a lot of people jumping on the fucking bandwagon here.
Yeah,
that's fair.
This is
but
going to be something
anybody,
stupid if we ever find out what it is.
Has anybody done the movie gimmick? You know, you plot all the sites on a map and then draw lines between them, see if it spells anything, makes a shade, gives you an arrow that points. You know what I mean? That type of bullshit.
What was it? Peace cookies and fucking
Peace
land and cookies. That was it.
It says Department of Elfin Safety.
Hey. On to the next. Porch pirate steals bait box filled with cat poop. That's how you get them, people. That's how I would have
Filled?
loved.
All right.
Filled?
Thank you, Lewis.
Someone's been collecting a box's worth of cat poop.
They don't even own a cat, Phil.
That's the strange part.
It's
Black out
Schrodinger's
for $1
cat poop.
on the slab says, ho, ho, holy shit.
Hey,
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you for the book.
Moving on.
So I regret to inform you that the hashtag Peace on Earth is being used by people with instruments who don't know how to spell.
Oh.
Oh, well. It's ours now.
Okay, well, we should pick something else.
It's
Whatever.
it's,
The moment
no,
is
it's
past.
ours
The
now.
moment
We've
is past,
co-opted
dude.
it. It's ours.
The moment is past.
We're moving in. We're colonizing. Just like a white
okay.
man should.
All right. See, this is why I
manifesting our
make up
destiny.
words. This is why I make up words, so
It does
that
make-
my,
yeah.
my stuff is more easily findable.
But then I was put on the
No,
spot.
about to get shot.
Just like the elf was put on the spot, I too was put on the spot, and I couldn't think of a
Fair.
froosh new word.
It's true. Didn't have one ready. You didn't have, just like the elf didn't have a one-liner ready. You weren't ready to come up with a hashtag representative of additional one-liners if and when an elf pulled a gun on somebody. You know, you weren't ready for that particular scenario. And to be honest, that's pretty unprofessional.
Oh, fucking hell. Okie Native, there is a $2 super chat with hashtag Santa taking Noels. Noels?
Noels.
No-
Yeah. Noels, like no losses as well. But Noel, like
Oh, I
Christmas,
know, no
Noel.
losses. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. You got to use capitals. S-K and N. Oh, I'm sorry. S-T and N. Santa
It
taking
does
no
make it
Ls.
easier to read, yeah. Florida Man, thank you very much.
That's
Okie
not
Native.
bad.
Florida Man retrieves golf ball that landed on Gator's tail. Oh, not just that.
Hold your
but
fire!
I think he
Did he
oh,
hit
shit.
it off of him?
Hold up.
His name was Chubbs. His friend Happy Gilmore
Hey,
had to take him to
Sinute,
the
I
hospital.
found 800
Wasn't that Carl
rounds
Weathers?
of green tip 556 for $635. I know you've been on the lookout for it, so if you want, I'll DM it to you. Just looking out for you, brother.
Oh, God damn. Thank you very much, Aero Shogun, for the $10. And Sanoot. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I mean,
Fuck
I
yeah.
donated to the wrong Streamlabs, but I'll still take a look.
No, it was the right Streamlabs. It was definitely the right Streamlabs.
And yes, G, that was Carl Weathers.
That was Carl Weathers. There you go.
Indeed, it was.
Indeed it was. So I think he actually played it fucking through as well.
Did he hit it
where
off?
it lies.
Did he hit it off the gator? Whoa, what was that?
Oh, no, he just grabs it. Like, oh, fuck! Fuck!
Shoo! Get the fuck out of there.
These things are fast.
I would have been
man.
more impressed if he did play through. Just like in Happy Girl.
Archeline, they are an apex predator that hasn't changed in millions of years.
Yep.
You don't fuck about it. We saw that 13-foot one the other week. Fucking hell. Okie Native.
The
for
one that was
$2
just
says-
walking along. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, just ate a duck.
Yeah.
Okie Native for
Oh,
$2
that one.
says, stuff it, I'm driving. You're good, mate. Thank you very much for coming along, buddy. Admiral B says, Santa sleigh.
Yeah, okay.
Armpit advertising. Australian cricket umpires to carry deodorant ads under their arms.
Okay. That's not,
fine.
whatever. 'Kay, they put tons of ads all over the kits in European sports, so.
They do, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
They do. I mean, if you have a main sponsor, now they brought out, like, a sub-sponsor where you have, like, their logo on the sleeve or something like that. But when people think of the future, right, they do think, oh, flying cars and fucking implants and shit. No, this is the future.
Deodorant
Advertising on your goddamn armpits. That's the future. Over to the New York Post. It's the future, man. I want my tubal ecstasy. And thank you to Ryan Jassol, who last week we said that we have some people who send us news. And he sends me a lot of American stuff, a lot of COVID stuff. And I only generally use the quirky shit. And he sent me one article this week, and it said underneath it, trust me. Meet China's Iron Crotch martial artists. We have a video.
Outstanding.
It's dubbed Iron Crotch Kung Fu. The painful-seeming technique requires this 65-year-old to regularly brace himself as an 88-pound steel-capped log repeatedly rams his nether regions.
I actually have seen this before. It is horrifying.
Well, have you heard this? His name is Wang!
Of course it is.
His name is Wang!
His name is Wang Hung Lo.
Wham!
Wham! His name is
Wang Wham.
His name is Wang Got Whammed.
It doesn't look nice. He's
Does
not.
it mention his assistant's name? Holy
Say that again, Sin? Holy fuck.
His assistant.
Now, G, I know what you're thinking, mate. It's been a long week. But what has happened? When it's been a long week, a lot can happen. So how many world records have been broken?
You know, Drunkle, I am interested in that, but before we look through the interest in that, who is the girl on the bottom right of the screen?
That is the female version of Wang. She was just looking for an earring, see what happened next. Probably.
I'm just saying, wham.
Number 7.
I'm just saying, wham.
Wham!
Yeah.
And I'm saying Wang.
That's a wham. You know what? I'm done with Smash. Everybody says Smash, and I've been saying Smash since I was a kid. People that think that that's like new, culturally relevant speak. It's not. That shit's from the 90s.
Yeah.
Fuck Smash. I'm gonna start saying wham. She's a wham.
Yeah. Super Wham Brothers.
Yep.
So we got one record of note. Only one. Pero-like creator, that is BuzzFeed Spanish, creates a stack of record-breaking stack of tortillas.
Damn, I do love tortillas.
It's not all that much. It's what was it? I think 37 inches.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
32 inches, breaking the previous record of it was 79 centimeters. Previous one was 76.5. But then if you think about it, tortillas are very thin.
All right, yes,
I feel like I've seen a tower that big at like my local
at a
taqueria.
restaurant.
Yeah,
but
that wasn't adjudicated by Guinness World Record officials. That's the difference.
I mean,
you can break as many records as you want, but they got to be there.
And all I'm saying is it looks like he's got an equally large number of tortillas right next to him. Why not just put them on top of the tortillas he's got?
Yeah.
The tower's not about to fall down or anything.
Why did he stop there?
It is leaning a bit, though. It is leaning a bit.
Leaning Tower of Tia.
I was inspired by this title. Fuck off. Should we get into some science news?
This is the worst record we've ever looked at, but I do like record tacos.
Oh, yeah. This one's pretty fucking dope, though. Longest exposure photo ever was just discovered, and it was made through a beer can.
Huh?
So the
what
photo,
are we looking at a picture of?
It is showing 2,953 arced trails of the sun as it rose and fell over a period of 8 years and a month.
Holy shit!
How cool is that?
Wait. How did it process an exposure that big?
Better motherboard than mine. They can play Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, if you're using like I think you might be thinking digital camera there, but if you're using one of the old school cameras, then you can just set the exposure for...
Yeah, for anything, it would just leave the window open.
Yeah. So you just go back and close it after 8 years and 1 month and go, I hope something's fucking come of this. What a waste of my life if it didn't.
That's how they did it. They fitted the beer can with a photographic paper and created a low-tech pinhole camera and then placed that on a telescope at the university's observatory.
So it would record less light. They'd be able to get more out of that much exposure. Yeah. Holy shit, that's awesome. I want to get a print, put it on my wall.
Yeah, shit, actually.
That's dope.
That is quite cool, yeah. Professor, can I use the telescope? No, it's kind of in use right now.
Right.
It's been in use for 8 years. I'll give it 1 more month. It's just such an odd number. Not 8 years. 8 years and 1 month. It's just an odd one. You go for the straight 8, in my personal opinion.
You know, that's fair. Maybe the only person who knew when that 8th year day wasn't there anymore. So nobody there knew to go get it after 8 years. Yeah. Everybody was dead. And the person that knew was like now running a bar in Istanbul that they won in a dice game after fleeing the UK when they murdered the prime minister's niece under contract from American domestic terrorists. You know what I mean? It's a story like that.
We're getting the rock opera.
There it is. That's Tony Blair. And that man was Tony Blair. And it takes him a month to get to the school. That's the whole movie. Is that them trying to get to the school to tell him to get the camera out of the beer can. Takes a month.
Takes a whole month.
Yep.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's probably like, he was a professor and shit, and he just looked at it and went, spent 8 years doing this. What am I doing with my life? Had a midlife crisis, opened up the bar in Istanbul, forgot to take his work with him. And then they were like, oh, Steve, we've just developed your camera. And he went, oh, fuck, yeah, of course, yeah. How does it look? It's just a couple of lines.
I kind of thought it was the side of a book. I don't know.
Someone flipping through the pages.
No, realistically, the story's more interesting than the image, of course.
True. Well, I mean, once you know the story behind the image, the image is wicked cool. Travis Gardner says, I have done this, just on a smaller scale. Cool, man. And Slim Johnson, going back to the previous one, says, wham or scram?
Wham or scram.
Scramble hands. Over to more science. 4-month-old ravens could be as intelligent as adult apes.
I have heard that those birds are pretty fucking smart for birds.
They are smart as hell, man. It's they actually observe death rites and everything. If they find like a fucking dead crow or raven or something, you can see that they'll like walk around in a circle around it. You can see little groups of them jumping around.
They do a little
funeral, little bird funeral,
right? Little bird funeral, huh?
Yeah, and if you can quote the Raven, nevermore. I mean, that motherfucker's talking.
I mean, they do speak English. They do speak English.
It's just one word, though, isn't it? It's just one word.
Fair enough, but that's more
than
words
any other animal can speak.
You got it.
Yeah, it's true.
I've heard a husky say "araru" before.
Well, we don't know the meaning of that word yet.
That cat that said "Oh, Long Johnson."
Oh yeah, I know that.
Parrots have a very big vocabulary.
Parrots can talk.
They do,
yeah, birds can talk a little bit, right? They don't know what they're doing. They're just mimicking a noise.
But the ravens know what they're doing. This is like the intelligence wing of the animal crime wave,
He's just mimicking Nevermore. Somebody said that to him, and his stupid bird brain is just like Nevermore, Nevermore.
That's fair. He can only think about that.
In his head,
and
he
flying.
sounds like the Bart Simpson Treehouse of Horror. Nevermore, Nevermore.
I don't know. I've seen some of those videos where they create tests, like intelligence tests for birds, and ravens can solve multi-step puzzles, which most animals can't do whatsoever. They can't determine that in order to get the food, which is generally the point when you test animals, you don't just do the one thing to get it. You do that which allows you to do this, which allows you to do, like, understanding that a series of actions can create a result. Very few animals can do that, and I've seen some tests with birds that are crazy, unbelievable. That they can
JTR
figure
in the
that
chat
out.
said, "Beware of the COVID-19 gang."
Yeah, that's right. Heading up.
I'm more concerned about the Cornova virus.
Cornova is tough.
It's as intelligent as an adult ape.
Wendy Williams is, in fact, not as smart as a crow.
Yeah, there you go. Moving on. Hampshire doctor claims Martian soil as his own. Yeah,
what does that mean?
He's been firing. Excuse me. He's been firing a laser pointer at it for so long that he's like, nah, I own Mars now.
What is he like? What is he etching in, Doctor?
Yeah,
He's just writing his name in it.
First of all, you're not Chairface Chippendale. I'm sorry, dude. That's not the case. And number two, that's not a flag. So no dice, Jim Rice.
Yeah.
Even a flag doesn't work. America doesn't own the moon.
Yeah, we do.
I'm not sure about that.
You can shine a laser pointer at an airplane. Doesn't mean it's yours.
I mean, you own the fucking plane.
If he was etching anything in there, I really hope it would be one of those pointy S's that we all did in the 90s.
Nice. three dash.
The cool
dash,
S.
side,
The cool
up,
S.
Down, up, down.
He's drawing
and
dick
then
butt.
obviously a cock and ball. Yeah, dick. Yeah, it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. Sort out, Elon.
Doctor, whatever his name is, was backwards Z here. A penis, a little S symbol.
Some scribbles where he was just trying to get his laser to work. Let's get on to the last of the science, though. It's a big one. Scientists reverse the human aging process for the first time.
I feel like we've heard that before.
What for the first time?
Maybe not the first time,
I've heard that
but
before for the
reverse
first
the aging
time.
process. Also, can I just say, no E in aging? There's no E.
Well, that would be... I don't know. I've never really written aging.
Well, I do know, and there's not.
I'll worry about it when I'm old. Oh, we don't need editors. A team of Israeli scientists from Tel Aviv University have managed to biologically reverse the aging process. No E the second time. Ghastly, you're onto something. processing humans for the first time. How do they do it? They used hyperbaric oxygen chambers that stops changes to age-related DNA.
Now that's stopping, not reversing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, headlines is headlines, isn't it? So if you don't want to age, you
Yeah,
want to live in one of those.
Also, you're stuck in an
Athletes
iron
use
lung,
those-
so who cares?
Yeah.
Athletes use those intermittently to increase their red blood count.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
And yeah, they don't age less, they just perform better.
Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Burp, 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 burp. My brain says, if they're able to put them in these chambers that are similar to what athletes have been using, Sinatra's right, but some new, level of that, and they're able to knock them out, and then they don't age. I mean, the obvious application to me is goddamn hypersleep. Send motherfuckers to Mars.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that would definitely be, if hypersleep were a thing, then that would be a big part
This
of it, I should
is
imagine.
some Wayland Yutani shit, man.
Yeah.
What I really don't like about it is how the privacy curtains are on the outside of the container. They're like, I
They
want it on the
decide
inside.
whether
Yeah.
you're covered. Oh,
But-
no, you're like a bird in a cage.
I want to have a wank.
Despite all your rage.
Can I have some...
Holy shit.
Despite... Hey! Did you just fucking Billy Corgan me?
I did. I didn't think of it till after I said the first part, and I regretted it when I made the
Just
joke,
rolls on
so,
there.
you know.
No, you're all right, man. I love some
Yeah,
pumpkins.
it was easy.
Let's have a titular article then. Today's installment of the AAA Meeting was brought to you by the tagline, an entrepreneur, because Northern Ireland cocaine dealer and ice cream man charges clueless parents £20 a pop for doorstep Santa visit. People are angry, but I think they're really just jealous. He's a man of business. And you may not consider... You mean?
All right.
Sounds reasonable to me. So I was going to stop. I'd heard you say you can now consider. My bad.
You now consider yourself newsed. Woo!
Hey!
Wham!
Wham!
Wham! Should we get straight into the game?
Sure.
Should we get straight? Should we have a game? Let's have a game. And of course, we've got the mighty Phil Gabor here today, which means because Phil's here, we can have a rousing edition of Who the Tard with a twist.
Hey!
With a twist, which is, of course, in this game, you have to guess who the Tard is by taking squares off of the grid, which I have numbered. But then, if you find the twist, that is the little lemons, then you get the bonus round. If you play it on your own, then you get 2 points. But if the lemons aren't found, then everyone plays the bonus round, and the winner gets 1 point. Should we play the game? Should we play the game? Oh, can we have the game noise? Did we do the game noise?
Let's do it. Oh, yeah. I already did it, but yes.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear it. Okay.
Now, do you know what that noise is?
Wheel of
That
Fortune?
is the new category sound from Wheel of Fortune. That's
Oh,
right.
shit,
Indeed.
yes. Point to drunk.
Boom, you get a point for the game. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, right. Now, I don't have a coin and there's 3 of us. So we're going to have a coin flipping tournament with a Time Lord Eraser. Sinatra and Ghastly. Sinatra.
Get a fucking coin. It's been at least a month that you've been using that eraser. Get a goddamn coin.
Hit up that Streamlabs, guys. Sinatra, cool it in the air. Time Lord or blank?
Blank.
It is Time Lord. Ghastly, you're through to the
I didn't
final
hear
round.
an eraser flipping.
How would you know? You're through to the final. Sinatra and Phil, cool it in the air. No, sir, Phil, cool it in the air.
Time Lord.
It was blank.
Boom!
You let me down, Doctor.
I win again.
I suppose you do. Yeah, unless we do Sinatra and
winner-
Ghastly again.
winner stays.
Winner stays on. Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Ghastly, you are going first, and Phil, you're going second. Sinatra, you're going last. There's no reason to that. It's just because I like Phil.
All right.
All right. Okay. The first round of Who the Tard. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of insight here. These are all villains.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I'm not looking for the actors' names. I'm looking
Are
for
they
the
all
characters'
fictional
names.
villains?
They
You
are
want the
all
character
villains from
names. Got it.
fiction. Yeah, okay, right. Here we
Got
go.
it. Okay, got
So,
it.
Ghastly, you get to go first.
Yep.
Oh, and today's Who the Tard is brought to us by delicious fried eggs.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah. all
I
right.
love eggs. From my head down to my legs. I want number 10.
Yeah, number
10,
2.
a
This
fucking
number
10.
is number 10 right here.
That's
This
right.
number 10 right here.
Kaboom.
Okay. Ghastly.
Give me the
Who the
lemon.
Tard?
Oh, shit.
Ooh, that's a rough
Um,
one.
Hmm.
I can't tell what part of the what that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Bonus points
that's
if you
like
name
a-
that crease.
Yeah, right? Is that a neck flap?
It looks like it might be
Like
the beginning
between
of
the
a year.
clavicles?
But you got is the neck flap the villain you're looking for?
I don't know. I'm gonna say,
Of course,
say
it's
fucking
It's Admiral Neck
Thanos.
Flap.
I'm gonna say Thanos and Thanos.
It
Thanos
is
and
not
Thanos.
Thanos.
Okay, I don't know. I can't tell.
Which means Phil, you're up next, my man.
Give me a number 7, Drunkle, and give
Well,
me
they-
them lemons.
You want some
Lemon?
lemon? You want some lemons for 7s?
Yep.
Phil Gilmore. Who the Todd?
Nose.
Somebody with
Admiral
glasses
Nose.
Dolph Lundgren.
on.
Any guesses, Phil?
I got nothing. I got nothing.
In which case, we're moving over to a one Mr. Sinatra says. Pick an egg, buddy.
Sinatra.
6.
You're going for 6? Well, this 6 right here? That's 6 right there. Sinatra, who the Todd?
Oh, that's Gus Fring. hell's his
Boom!
Yeah, there
Gus
we go.
Fring! I would have accepted Gustavo, and the lemons were on number 15. No one got it. That is 1 point to Sinatra, but that means everyone can grab a point in this, the bonus round, which is coming up thusly.
Yeah, all right.
And it is
all
dad
right.
jokes.
Is that a frame from Breaking Bad or a frame from The Boys?
It is a frame from Breaking Bad. He's holding a little torch
Okay,
up in his
all right,
other hand there.
all
I zoomed
right.
right in.
I couldn't see
because
it.
otherwise you would pick one square and you get so much of his face that you could see him. So a lot of
right.
these are zoomed in. So
Shit, I'll be right back.
You're gonna need multiple squares. Oh shit! You can't be right back. We got a bonus round. This
Oh,
guy's insane. Fuck is wrong with him?
You know what?
Well, we
I
have,
have just a thing for this. Drunkle. Somewhere.
Go on.
It's here somewhere. Oh, here we go.
God damn it. We had a couple of, I think we had Whacking Phoenix from Mike Smith in the chat, the
Okay.
Joker from Lil Mo Sizzlack, Bill Gates from Chuck Brewster. I mean, it was villains, so. And Admiral B says Bus from Breaking Bad. Oh, so close.
Bus.
But
All right, let's play dad jokes. I give you a joke, and you give me what the punchline could be. 1 point,
okay.
because everyone is playing it. Here we go. Let's play dad jokes. Wham! Why are there no unemployed farmers?
Cheater, I hear you.
ha, I hear it too.
Oh, Sinatra, no.
Why are there no unemployed farmers?
Yeah.
Why haven't you activated Windows yet?
Why haven't you activated
Because
Windows?
that costs
yet?
money.
No, it doesn't. But
It's from the hard drive from the other computer because it was a hardware change. It stopped. It does exactly the same thing. I just can't personalize my shit. It's fine. Why are there no unemployed farmers?
there's something about wheat in there. I'm sure.
Land.
Land.
I'm
Good
trying to think
answer,
of
Phil.
something
Land.
I'm trying to think
They
something
keep
with
landing on
work
their
or
feet?
job in it. Why are there no unemployed farmers? Because they all have jobs. I don't
They
know.
keep
They
landing
work
on
No
their
land.
punchlines.
They land on their
Yeah.
feet.
They land on their feet from Sinatra.
That would be cats. Why are there no unemployed cats?
They work the land.
They
work the land.
That's
Okay,
good,
that's
good.
not bad. That's not bad.
Just waiting for Ghastly.
All I have is because they all have jobs. I don't have any.
Because they all have jobs. So we've got a credible threat with they milk the system.
Oh, that's
Which is
not bad.
not very
That's
bad.
not
It's not very,
bad.
but the answer is because it's a growing industry.
Okay.
No.
Alright.
It's a dad joke.
Yeah.
It's a dad joke.
Okay, you're right. Okay, these have to be kind of crap.
can get a
Growth
job in any
industry
field.
would've been better.
I mean, Sinatra
a
is
job
a
in
parent.
any field. That's not bad. That's better
it.
than
That's
this.
good. That's good. What is this dad joke?
Okay.
I would have
okay.
accepted that as well. A job in any field. I would have accepted that. That would have been points. Well,
That
a
would have been a
point.
point. Is
As
there
Lobatelli
another?
says,
do you have
because
another
you
one?
reap what you sow.
Uh,
No, that's it for
Not
that
bad.
round. That's it for that round. On to the next
Just
one.
one. Damn, that's the tough
Just
All
one.
right.
And Sinatra, you won the last round, which means we're going back around the circle. Ghastly, pick yourself an egg, buddy.
Number 6, and that is how many eggs I would like to eat.
6. Bloody hell.
go for eggs.
I would like to eat 6 eggs.
And an onion ring.
I would probably not be happy when it's over with, but I would like to eat it.
Ghastly, who to Todd?
Yep. Oh, God, I always pick the wrong square, man.
Hmm.
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 don't know, dude. I'm not sure.
Okay, over to Phil.
I need one more square. Going first kind of sucks in this game.
Give me that number 7 drunkle.
Number 7, Phil wants 7 eggs, and here's your 7 eggs, Phil. Who'd have tard?
That's Mom.
That is indeed Mum.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And the lemons were on number 8, which means no one gets to go through to the bonus round on their own, but they do get to come along with 2 friends. 1 point to win on this one. Ghastly, you need this, buddy.
Yeah.
Here we
I
go.
do.
We're playing like
Mom's
a
first name is
Winestone
Carol.
cowboy. Bam, bam.
Dun, dun.
Which is the game where someone wrote something but wrote the wrong word. You got to guess what word they really wrote. Whew, what word they really wrote. Difficult. Here we go. It's from some random guy on some random site said, getting results for all my hustle is the best consolation prize I could have ever received right now. That's what he meant to say.
Constipation.
But what did he really say? Constipation from Sinatra.
Constellation.
Constellation from Phil.
Those are the only ones I would think it would be either. Constant vacation.
Constant vacation. And the answer is Phil Gilmore with a point.
Yeah.
All right.
You got it.
There we go. Moving on. You got a point. Round 3. And fucking Phil won the last round, so Sinatra, pick an egg, buddy.
Give me that 7.
You want it? You want this 7 right? You want that? Okay.
No, the other one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Sinatra, who'd have tard?
Is that Matthew McConaughey?
It is not Matthew McConaughey because that is not the name of a character. Over to Ghastly.
The number 6 will be fine then, sir.
Number
so again, 6 eggs.
Feel as though this 6 eggs again. Your cholesterol, mate. Start looking after yourself. You know what I mean? Ghastly, who'd have tard?
Oh, Hans Gruber.
It is indeed Hans Gruber.
Yeah!
That is a point to Ghastly, but the
Nice.
twist was at number 9, which means,
Damn.
guys, you get to hold hands and skip your way into the bonus round as we play
Phil's hands are sweaty.
What That Tweet, hashtag make a book naughty.
They're just wet from the bowl, Snoot.
1 point to play for, 1 answer each. It's from Superman at Peeny Weeny 1. Hashtag make a book naughty. 3 Musketeers blank blank.
I mean, 3 musketeers and a white bitch, 3 musketeers. And,
Only one
there's
answer.
so
Only
many-
one answer.
Okay, all right.
You're gonna end up giving Sinatra an answer, and he's gonna win the game. And no one wants
That's
that.
fair.
3 Musketeers blank blank.
Suck dick. I don't know.
Could be suck dick.
Okay.
We don't know. Ghastly, Phil, what you got?
Gone Wild?
And Ghastly?
I was gonna say gangbang, maybe. The spacing is hard to judge there.
You're all wrong, but I gotta give it to Dylan for later in the chat. It is 3 Musketeers, 1 cup.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Of course.
All right.
Well done,
right.
Dylan, though. Fantastic work, mate. Very good. No points scored on that one. And as we
That
go
was tough.
on to number 4, round 4, but there's still everything to play for. Who won the last one? That was Ghastly won that. Oh, God, I almost made... I went the whole of last week without a car crash, man.
So close.
It was good. It was good. But as soon as Phil turns up, it just fucks it for me, doesn't it? Phil Gilmore, you will be going first in this, the 4th round. Pick an egg. Pick your breakfast.
Give me number 11, Drunkle.
11. Number 11.
Robin
Here we go.
Hood.
Phil Gilmore. Who'd have tard?
Shit.
Have there been any that have taken us more than 2 to get so far?
I don't know who this is.
You don't. Okay, this one might take a little longer.
Good.
Fucking
Good.
Snatcher. Pick an egg, buddy.
I think I'm gonna have to go for 7.
Going for 7. Oh, this might do it for you then. I don't know. Sinatra, who the tard?
I don't know.
Okay,
I
over to
looked
Ghastly.
upside down.
Ghastly.
Number 3.
Number 3, Ghastly.
Lemons.
Who the tard?
Come on, lemons.
Oh.
Oh shit! What was the character?
There
name?
you go. There you go.
Wait a minute. It's what's his name? Lazarus.
I'll give it to you. It is Chief
You give it to me?
Lazarus
Yeah.
from Die Hard 5.
Yes.
Nicely
I actually
done,
made it
G.
tough.
Doesn't he look like Greta Thunberg there?
God
Looks
damn
like
it,
his
DeVito's
eye is
so
upside
good.
down.
DeVito's so good, man.
Dude, I was looking up villains, and it just that one image popped up saying like, what was it? Even sharks need water, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, that's going in the fucking game. That is 1 point to Ghastly. No lemons were found during that one, which means we can now lollop our way into the bonus round. What is that bonus round, Phil? That's a fantastic question, sir. It is Shazam!
Shazam!
We're playing Shazam! Which is where I'm going to give you some song lyrics, but not in song form. And you've got to
Oh,
guess.
I saw that. I saw that. picture
that
pop
too.
up.
That's the second time I saw that today. Change the desktop.
Oh, okay, it should be. It was all right. Never mind. When I'm watching my
If
TV,
it's the show that cannot be mentioned.
Yeah, for real.
what?
I
Is
saw
that
the
not
post-
your desktop?
Oh, right, the
Something
background. Right, okay, I thought you saw the fucking lyrics. No, that is. I can't change that
no.
because I've not activated Windows.
Oh, right.
You colossal fucking buffoon.
The only way I can do it is if I put that SSD card into my old computer and then change it over and then put it back into the new computer. I'll get on. I'll do it tonight. I promise. Right.
Okay, all right.
When I'm watching my TV and a man comes on and tells me how white my shirts can be, but he can't be a man
I
because he
can't get
doesn't
no
smoke the same
satisfaction by the
cigarettes as
Rolling
me.
Stones.
Boom!
He's right. Yep,
Phil Gilmore.
Yep.
And into the final round of Hoodatard. We've still got all to play for. Fucking Ghastly, you got that last, which means Phil, you go first. Pick yourself an egg, my man.
Numero 7.
Siete. Phil Gilmore. Hoodatard. Oh my God, he's in.
Yes!
You're in for the bonus round, Phil.
Sour.
Oh, but mostly sweet. Still, Phil, Hoodatard.
I know who it is.
Don't grudge me, bro.
I just want the eggs. I just want to eat some eggs.
Can't get lemons. I want eggs instead.
I don't know.
Okay, which means it's over to Sinatra. Pick yourself an egg,
Doesn't
my
he
man.
get the bonus?
Yeah, that's after this.
Give me 11.
11. No lemons to look for in this 11. But Sinatra, Hoodatard.
Oh, damn it! I was wrong.
For a change.
Yeah, I'm not sure either now.
It's a villain. That's all you got to work with.
Maleficent?
It is not Maleficent. Good guess,
Not a
though.
bad
Fair
guess.
play.
Not a bad
Very
guess.
good guess. Over to Ghastly.
Give me that 3.
The crazy eyes made me think Willem Dafoe.
You want some of that 3? Ghastly. Hoodatard.
Is that Glenn Close as Cruella DeVille?
Damn it!
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Boom!
Nicely done.
There you go. A lot of people in the
I'm
chat
sorry,
are going,
I didn't
Amy
actually
Schumer,
think
Hillary Clinton, a feminine. No, these are all from like movies and they're fictional
Yeah.
villains.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm so
Fictional, those are
you
real
caught onto it right at the end. But Phil, you've now got the bonus round, the final bonus round. Phil, are you ready to go?
Bonus!
He's ready to go. Let's see what we got for Phil Gilmore. It's what's a quid?
Yeah!
All right.
This
Damn it, we're
is
gonna
this
miss
is
out
not
on
an
this
all
one.
play. This is just for Phil. Although play along, you two at home if you like, and give us your answers at the end of it. In this, I've got 5 phrases only one of which is a genuine UK phrase. The rest
are hard.
Absolute bullshit made up by yours truly. You ready to go? I don't care if you're ready to go, Phil. This is happening. Here we go. Slide us a wicker. 6 miles short of a village. Take the flavour with the teeth. Off to Bedfordshire and the flights to the Arrow. Which of these is a genuine phrase?
They all sound like bullshit.
I love slide us a wicker, man. That's great. If that means give me a beer, that's the shit.
I'm going to say 6 miles short of a village.
Like crazy, one fry short of a Happy Meal.
Well, I mean,
you didn't quite make it.
Only Phil's playing this, so Phil, even though Sinatra's picked that, you can still pick 6 miles short of a village because his doesn't count. He's playing for fun. You're playing for points. You're playing for honor.
Here's the deal.
You're playing for that skull throne.
I'm gonna choose slide us a wicker, and the reason why is I think that's how you say pass me a chair. Give me a seat. You know.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Good. That's good. Okay. Sinatra,
all of this stuff is great.
You still sticking with 6 miles short of a village then?
Yeah.
Ghastly, what you got?
I was gonna say slide us a wicker, but let's pick something else. I'm gonna pick the flights to the Arrow, and I'm gonna say that the flights to the Arrow means the details.
You see, because of
the important little details.
The important little details, of course. The UK was world renowned for the longbowman. So flights to the Arrow, that makes total sense. The little details that makes the arrow go further. Fantastic.
That's right.
Slide us a wicker, which you'll notice there is capitalized. Ooh, is that a brand of something? Is that?
I have no idea.
6 miles short of a village. Is that like saying a sandwich short of a picnic? Ooh.
Yeah, I think so. I think that one is. If that one is real, I think that's what it is.
The answer
if not, you should start saying
is... A lot of people in the chat have got it. Off to Bedfordshire.
What? That's the worst one. All the ones you made up were better than that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Get
Shit
rid
game.
of all this
For real.
old shit.
Shit
Get
country.
rid of all this old shit.
It means you're going to bed. I'm off to Bedfordshire.
Really? No.
Jesus
That's so on the
Christ.
head.
You've really
Like
got to
making fun
admire.
of yourselves.
I wrote this out once, and then I went, no, I'm going to capitalize wicker to really fuck them up. Think it's a brand. Like, give us a cigarette or something like that. So no points scored in that one, which means, as the
that's it
independent
for me. I'm off
adjudicators
to
come in,
Bedfordshire.
Sinatra says with 1 point, Ghastly with 3 points, and Phil Gilmore with 3 points.
Oh no!
Shit.
Luckily,
You have a tiebreaker?
for just such an occasion, we have a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Oh, it's tense.
I'm
This is
very
just between
excited.
Ghastly and Phil, but Sinatra, you're welcome to play along at home.
All
If
right,
I
here
get
we
it, I
go.
get points.
Give
I
us,
smell a Team G win.
Bill squat.
Sinatra, give us your answer after they've given theirs, if that's all right, please, mate.
I get 2 points if I get it right.
I've not got a third
That would make it a
tiebreaker,
three-way
sir.
tie.
Well, okay, 4 points if I get it right.
Well, point. Okay, right, yeah. We'll talk
I
about
didn't
that
hear
later.
a question mark in there at all.
Is it? No,
It
right?
wasn't a question,
Right.
actually.
Here we go. This is the tiebreaker, and what are we playing? Oh my god, it's Wanky Feud! We're playing Wanky Feud.
shit.
It's one question, under and over, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. During 2018, what was the average visit duration to Pornhub in the United States?
All right, what's the order? Who has to go first?
Shit. Let's do it alphabetical. Ghastly, you go first.
Oh, that's so lame, dude. Okay, 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
I'll fucking flip the fucking...
I already gave you an answer. 3:45. 3:45.
3:45 from Ghastly.
3:45, Bob.
This
All
is
right.
no over, remember. No over.
Oh, this isn't Price is Right? Shit.
No, it is. You're not allowed to go over.
Oh, okay. Closest without going over. Perfect.
Fuck. Okay. Uh.
God, this
Shit,
is tense,
then-
Phil. This is tense. You
It
need,
makes
just need
it
this
harder.
1 point.
It does make it harder.
Just need this
yeah.
1 point.
6 minutes.
And that is 6 minutes from Phil. Sinatra, what's your answer, bud?
What was Ghastly's again?
For shits and gigs. It was 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
I'm going to put a little bit of faith in America. I'm going to say 10 minutes.
Wow.
A solid
All
10-minute wank.
Okay. Well, okay. There is 1 point being scored. And it is going to the
Oh, that
person who
means
got
I got
closest. I was not going to give you the points. But Sinatra, you were actually closest. The answer is 10 minutes and 37 seconds, which means Phil,
All
closer with
right.
6 minutes,
Yeah.
is the winner.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I got 4 points for that. I'm the
Yes.
The
winner.
world is
Yay.
upside down. What has happened
Australia.
here?
I could have just said 3 minutes and 47 seconds and had the same result, but
I know.
Then I would have let
That's what
Sinatra
was gonna
win.
do. I thought he was going to go 1 second over me.
And that's our game. Fucking A.
Hey, that was a good game. That was
That's
a
an
good game.
alright game. That's an alright game. It's got
Yeah.
it all, isn't it?
I
It's like
like
a
it.
variety
I feel
show
good
without
about
the gay
myself.
ass singing. Fucking love it.
Right?
Well, oh shit, man, we're 40 minutes over. Guys, looks like that's it. You may now close your borders and return to your nationalities because this show is over. But if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go shoving coke up your bum just yet. We'll be back on Wednesday at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, and 4:30 Central on the Fright Supremacy channel. Did you get that, Red Pen? With news, games, and bants, which will make you wish every day was a AAA day. I'm heading over to twitch.tv/drunkleplays for some epic gameage with the mighty Phil Gamore. And Sinatra says, and while you're there, be sure to check out Sinatra Says channel and the Golf City channel because we've all got the Twitches now. But if it is way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for all the donations. And don't steal a box of cat poo.
I put a video out on the second channel. Go check
Poor
that
poop.
out.
Oh, yeah, you're going to finish shield.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, okay, brilliant.
Or poop.